All right, is this thing working? Please tell me this is working. Hi. Hold on. Is this working? Welcome, Jay Grind and Matt. Hey, yeah, guys. That's right. I mentioned it earlier in Mod Squad chat that I was definitely gonna go live. Stop it. Hold on. All right, let's see how much stuff. How much stuff is going to break as of right now? Hold on. Let me play something real quick here. Mixer. Samples. Okay, here we go. So, by the way, we're live at twitch.tv/Captain Richard. Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah, exactly. It's working! It's working! Yeah, it took me so long, man. Hold on, give me a sec here. Hold on, let's try. Okay, there we go. My sample volume was a little bit low, but all right, so it's technically, you're not gonna be able to see any difference, but yeah, I am finally on a new. Oh, music is a little loud. Oh, okay, but is it louder though? Because that's kind of what I was going for. Is that your sleepy time? Yes. Yeah. Look, Triple D. To be fair, I got up at 7:30 on a Sunday, which I never do, but I got up early yesterday. And yeah, so we were just chilling, watching. Was it Jerusalem or something being taken over, and all of a sudden it's like. Yeah, just kind of fell asleep. Is it loud? Okay. All right, I might have to check the mixing on the back end. Oh, RichardBot is asleep. Hold on, what's wrong with RichardBot? Shouldn't be. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Oh, hold on. Yeah, see, this is... All right, so this is officially a test stream. It's just a test stream, I swear. But welcome, everybody. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I realize it's very, very late. I normally go live like 4 hours ago, but I was still trying to resolve a few problems. And like the system actually still technically has some problems. It's the motherboard's being wonky. I might try to do flash the BIOS or something, but basically when I turn it off, it turns off. And when I try to turn it back on, it just doesn't post, which post is a power on self-test, which is what, it posts and then loads the BIOS, and then the BIOS loads the operating system, right? It's just not doing it. Like, I'll push it and nothing happens. I'll push it again, nothing happens. It powers on, but then nothing loads. I have to push it, like, start it, stop it, start it, stop it, start it, stop it, like 4 or 5 times, and then it'll finally post. The second test stream ever. Yeah, the most secondest. But anyways, someone trigger Tangia party so we can see if the stream crashes. Yes. Now I don't want to. I don't want to like goad people into that, but it actually would help. Easy Mac, thank you for the 22 months. All the salutes. Hello. Sounds like maybe bad memory. I'm thinking that because it was working fine. It was working fine. But yeah, after a while, it was when it was in the sim room. Well, there, exactly. That's kind of what I just realized something. Let's see. What do I? Oh, hold on. Actually, yeah, I missed something. There was one thing that I missed. There we go. There we go. All right, fix that. Thank you. See, again, this is a test stream. Like, you guys can all the things that I've might have missed. You guys can help me. All right, let's do this. Let me disconnect. Yeah, because I think I know what I missed. I missed something with RichardBot. So let's go to. Back up. No. Let's see. Hold on. Give me a sec here. Back up. Yeah. How do I? Okay. Localization general. Backup. Connect. Yeah. Let's see. Backup. Yes. Backups. Okay. So how do I install the backup? I'll take 1 gift sub so I don't have to walk my fat ass over to my laptop. All right, well, if you give me a sec. Hey, also, Lex, welcome back, buddy. Working so far, testing out a set of Corsa Evo while chilling here, so typing will be delayed. No worries, Lex. You have to let me know how you like it. I was watching a few reviews of it. Avalanche Master, thank you for gifting a sub to Triple D. Yeah, that's the funny thing is, though, it's like I wonder why the video stopped last night, because I had everything, I had the playlist set up correctly. Well, I don't know. Things break. If there's anything I've learned about anything computer related, it's just going to break. Okay, so what am I missing here? Why? Open documentation, setup wizard. I'm trying to remember. You're streaming late today? Yeah, Chris, hi. That's why the stream title is New Stream PC Test Stream. This is kind of like a test stream. We'll probably get into a little bit of KCD, probably just some like gambling or something, but let's see. So cloud. Oh, okay, I found it. All right, cloud service folder automatically back updated to cloud. Hi. You're welcome. It's only money. I'll make more as I'm crying in the bathroom at work. Sure, yeah, exactly. Yeah, getting paid to poop. But Dragon Law says now graphics card. Well, this is the system that is now my new streaming PC. As my previous gaming PC, it's got an RTX 3070 in it, and I swear my main system has the 4080 in it. Would I lie? No. All right, so yeah, you cry at work too, twinsies. Yeah, do you Avalanche? Do you drink at work like Triple D does? That's an even better question. Okay, all right, all right, pick folder. Okay. Streamlabs, chatbot, backups, pick a directory and click save. Okay, done. And now import backup. Let's see. Disconnect from any service. Yes. Chat, I think I figured it out. Hold on, give me a moment. Or did I figure it out? Oh, hold on. Let's see. I think I might have left a file. This is a 128 gig USB drive, and they make them even bigger now. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see here. All right, now RichardBot's. Where's RichardBot's backup? It's Streamlabs chatbot backup from January. I made the backup on the 14th, so this should be relatively. No, there should be a newer one, actually. Why is this only from the 14th? 19th? Close enough. Okay. All right, that's going to restart RichardBot. All right, now let's pay for strippers. Chris, I like your style. Yeah, male strippers, right? Yeah, do they deliver the mail? Just male strippers? Let's see. I wish I work at a school, so I'd probably end up on a list if I did, at least if I got caught. You know what? But hey, look, when you're in the bathroom stall, there's nothing nothing they can do. All right, so now let's turn Richard. No, do I really not have an earlier backup than the 14th? Hold on. So today's. Yeah, that's not right. Why is the backup only from the 14th? Oh, I know why. Yeah, okay, so I did forget. I basically, it's just in my database, so 3 days will be missing from my database, which is not fun, but, you know, it happens. I don't guarantee 99% uptime on this channel. All right, so connect. I had a weird token issue with RichardBot earlier today when I was trying to get everything put together. But I was able to figure it out. You know, it's weird. Like I said, it's been about 5 years since I've worked in IT, but, you know, your own computer can just be as much of a, you know, digital nightmare as, say, like stuff you would do as a sysadmin professionally. So I've started to forget certain things, but I can still troubleshoot like a champ. Okay, all right. Now, who wants the honor of doing SHP for the first time on my new stream PC? I can't wait for Spider-Man 2 for PC, The Last of Us Part 2, and this game number 2.
Stupid horse penis.
There we go, Chad. I fixed it. Hey, Papa, welcome. God evening. It's God evening. Yeah, welcome. Sorry, like I said, I'm starting very, very late today, but that's because I was having issues with the new stream PC. And again, like I said, it still needs a couple things fixed. I might try replacing the CMOS battery and see if maybe that will fix because it boots. I wouldn't be live right now if it didn't boot, but it's got some kind of weird like boot hang-up problem. Are you getting a 50 series RTX, Alec? Probably, but so like for instance, my current gaming PC, I've had it for about 5 years, coming up on 5 years. Maybe it's been 5 years, and it's good. It still plays just about every game. But I think this summer my goal is to get a new main gear gaming PC, and hopefully we can work out something with main gear to have them build me a super system, like a I don't know, just like a mega system. I don't know if I'm gonna go for a 5090. They probably won't give me one of those for free, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I was kind of waiting for the 50 series cards to come out, and then I was like, well, I could probably push it out to summer, this summer. But yeah, that's my plan. My game plan for this year is to go to Germany, to get a new gaming PC, and to hopefully not die in an awful fashion. Hopefully, and now that I've gotten into auto racing. Thanks for inspiring me to play KCD. Yeah, sure, Arthur. Are you playing with mods or without mods? You put porn in it yet? Not yet, Chris. Unless nude pics of myself count as porn, then yes. many yes on that question. A 5080 is like a 4090 performance. I saw that for a 1-bit, so we'll have to see. The mid-tier 50 series are very cost-effective. Yeah, because, I mean, the 5080 is like 1,000, right? And then the 5090 is 2,000. So if you have to say, it's like, well, for that kind of money, does it really have double the processing power that the 5080 does? So, but I was watching videos. I was watching unboxing videos. Apparently, people are unboxing those now. And yeah, like Robitech. I don't know if you know a guy named Robitech. He did an unboxing. All right, let's do this. Okay, so is anything... Does the sound okay? This is the sound of my voice speaking into my microphone. Rack says the 5000 series is a lie. Explain, because that's kind of what I was waiting for. You know, I mean, the system Main Gear sent me still plays games, but some of the newer games, like the Indiana Jones game that came out, I wasn't exactly able to run it on like super crazy high power graphics mode, but most of it I had like I did like a custom setup. So let's see, click on that. My Stream Deck is working. You know, surprisingly, the last time I reimaged my system, or I'm sorry, I say reimaged, it's reloaded the operating system, my Stream Deck profile wouldn't load, so I had to redo it manually, but this time it actually reloaded. Don't care for fake frames. Well, yeah, I know that's been kind of the thing that people are talking about. Is it real performance, or is it just basically generating frames, using a lot of AI tech to generate frames as opposed to, you know, just creating them as it's supposed to? Let's see. 5,000 is a lie. Explain. What's this lie business that people think about for the 50 series cards? Is it because of the AI frame generation? Yep, AI frames. Well, I mean, if it works, right? It's like my father always said, if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. All right, hold on, let me click my... same thing. Okay, sorry. Meine Mutter sprechen mit mir. Okay. All right. Cool. Now, Chris, you said you were going to get The Last of Us Part 2. I thought The Last of Us Part 2 was already out on PC. I mean, I've never played it. I had kind of like basically the whole game spoiled for me on Twitter, you know, when like the whole game leaked or whatever. If you're not using the DLSS to insert fake frames, it's the performance increase over the 4000 series card that isn't much. DLSS also introduces input latency. In some tests, I saw up to a 60 millisecond latency, which is pretty huge. There are also lots of visual artifacts still when using DLSS. Okay. Well, I mean, I do pretty much use DLSS for as long as it's available. I still get people to this day that tell me, or that keep trying to convince me that I should go with FSR instead of DLSS. But I mean, the whole argument for DLSS is it's made with NVIDIA cards in mind. It's supposed to use the tech built into the card. But yeah, I get people tell me it's like, no, don't use DLSS, just use FSR. I mean, I could. I've tested it. I had one game that it genuinely looked worse with FSR though than it did with DLSS. Again, I mean, I'm into visual. How would I say? I don't know, visual acuity maybe. But if it looks passable and it still looks pretty good, then I'll be fine with it. If anything, I just want to make sure any game I play or stream gets at least 60 FPS consistently as a baseline, because anything below 60, to me, these days, is really noticeable. I think it's just like FreeSync versus G-Sync. Each is better in certain cases and worse in others. Right, yeah, I mean, that's the argument that some people have made, like Redworm is a big proponent of FSR over DLSS, but, you know, it could be application-specific. But for the games where I've turned DLSS on, it actually seems to work pretty well. And like I said, as long as it looks reasonably good, but more importantly has a consistent frame rate, then I'll be happy with it. If you have NVIDIA, always go DLSS. FSR is a software solution and is not as good. The only nice thing about it is it's not locked to any card. Right. Yeah, so that's, like I said, I don't know. It almost feels like there's like an FSR camp that doesn't want to admit that DLSS can occasionally, possibly, sometimes be better, especially if you have a high-power NVIDIA graphics card. Allegedly, Reflex 2 will fix that lag. Okay, Morger, good to know. But all right. Well, anyways, for me personally, I I have a 4080, which has been fantastic. Let me tell you. But yeah, the stream PC that I'm using now is I might have to make a command called stream PC specs. Let's go to system. Yeah, so this is it's an i9X series, which is a little older. It's an i9 7900X. It's running at 3.3 gigahertz per core, 32 gigs of RAM. Let's see, what else is there? Yeah, like I said, it's got the RTX 3070. You know, the RTX 3070 ran Flight Simulator really well. Yeah, it was surprising. It was even on like higher, I don't know if it was max settings, but higher settings, it actually worked pretty well. But yeah, this system has no hard drives in it. Yeah, so my next system, if I can help it, I'm just going to get all M.2s and then maybe some really big SSDs, you know, just like the SATA-based ones for storage purposes. But yeah, my stream PC doesn't have any hard drives in it, and it's nice to get away from hard drives. Let's see. DLSS is hardware-based. That will always be better. I don't know. I mean, I can imagine if some games, like, say, you know how some game studios, they partner with either NVIDIA or AMD, and they claim that their game was designed to be used best using, you know, one company's tech versus the other company's tech. And so if a game supported DLSS, but it said it was optimized for FSR, I would at least probably check it out. You know, I'd be curious to see if it actually does work better. T-Jack says, I'll probably catch hell of saying it, but I'm not sure Kevin Richards a good streamer. Oh, rude. T-Jack's very rude. No, he says, I'll probably catch hell of saying it, but I'm not sure more graphics are worth it at this point. Considering the expense and the power draw, I just wonder if we'd be better at 1080p 60 and need 3 years to make games instead of 5 years. I mean, I'm on a 1440 monitor, and I don't think I'll ever go back to 1080. I like the additional real estate that you get with a big monitor, but the clarity that you get with, you know, increasing the resolution as your monitor gets bigger. I said something, Cap. PlayStation wants to release the game on PC in 2 to 3 years. Oh. 1 and a 2 and a chick, boom, chick. Captain Richard, this is Captain Richard. He is rather crap hatchery man. Thank you, Evie. I can only mitigate so much. You'll still have more input latency when you're waiting for the video card to invent frames than you would with traditional rendering. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess that would be something to consider. Because I had, like, for instance, my stream... Oh, by the way, here's a quick question for... I was just about to say, like, my stream audio had, like, about 50 seconds of latency, and if you're just kind of casually looking, it's fine, but I noticed it. Yeah, at 50 milliseconds of delay, it was noticeable. Thank you, Evie. But here, all right, chat, here. All right, tell me if this seems lagged at all. So... Does that seem like reasonably on point? If I do like, is there any kind of noticeable latency there? Because I tried to fix it. I put in like 50 milliseconds of you know, delay, hopefully. So yeah, reasonably on point. Reasonably okay. I can stick with that. Well, cool. Finally, and it's nice to have a new stream PC up and running. Like I said, sorry it took me so long, but oh, hold on, I've got an important message from Parent Math that I'm going to open. Lex says it's noticeable. All right, then Lex, then you tell me what's ahead, or what's slow? Is it the video is behind the audio, or audio is behind the video? Can you clap your hands? Yeah, clap your hands. Say yeah. I linked you a video. I was using that video earlier. I know exactly which one you're talking about. It's the guy who, the account, what's it called? Day Job Orchestra. Yep. I was using that earlier, and I tried to sync it, and it looked good to me. All right, hold on. So if we do this. I mean, yeah, I was using this earlier. Wouldn't it be funny if I got a DMCA strike for playing this audio just clicking? I mean, that seems, unless for some reason, because I'm able to hear it instantly. I don't know if it's maybe slightly off for those of you who are watching as opposed to me being right here. Oh, that's okay. Oh yeah, Paramath. I'm planning on getting into a little bit of just chatting. You know, I thought for sure, Paramath, you were gonna send me another useless message. No, but I appreciate that, man. It's fine. I'm gonna jump into KCD here in a moment. Sued by some clock manufacturer for a sample of TikTok. Yes. So the sound on your desktop is good, but there's a mic delay. Oh, really? Oh, so, okay, so the desktop, you're saying bop, 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 bop. And I'm hearing it instantly because it's got audio pass through for me. But you're saying that for you guys, my horrible face is delayed. Hold on, let's see here. Like, pop. Hold on. Bop, slap, fart, tinkle, butts. So my, it's very minor. When you clap, you could see it after it made the sound. Okay, so you're saying the sound is ahead. Hold on, I might be able to fix that. Give me a sec here. Yeah, welcome to my test stream. Thank you for your patronage. Okay, let's see. Settings. I don't know. You know what I'll probably just have to do is I'll probably have to just, look at the VOD later. All right, think to myself, remember, watch the VOD and stop fapping later. So, maybe. Okay, after that test, it seems fine, but I do have a weird boner. I've got the weirdest boner right now. Difficult, I'm doing well. I'm better now. I'm happier now that, like I said, my old stream PC is now just an old PC. If you hadn't asked, I wouldn't have noticed. Shit. It's like I should have left well enough alone. No, I want to make sure it's synced. Usually, I have to adjust it like 50 milliseconds or 40 or whatever, one way or the other. I'll just look at the VOD later, and that'll give me a good idea. Hey, Galactic, welcome. Stop trolling. Yes, people are like, no, it's way off. It's way, way off. Okay, and then there is something to be said for people. Sometimes the audio can get a little wonky. Even if everyone's watching the exact same stream, people could have like low latency mode enabled or not have it enabled or have some kind of, I don't know, a different experience. Yeah, I can notice it really well there on PC. Really? I'll have to look at it. I'll make, hold on. I'll even so don't forget. I'll make myself a note here. Damn, it's already 8:30. I do want to get into some KCD today, even though it's, like I said, this is mostly kind of a test stream, but I just want to make sure the game looks okay, it's rendering okay. I mean, if this part's rendering okay, I mean, there's nothing I can do about this in particular. This is always going to look terrible, but at least the stream, hopefully, the game will look decent. But yeah, finally. Like I said, the only problem it has is like when I press the power button, sometimes it doesn't post. I'll have to press it like 4 or 5 times. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, Lex Laggard. Yeah, go check out his channel sometime. He travels a lot, so doesn't stream as much as all of us would like. But yeah, go follow his channel. You can say hello. We stream a lot of the same games. Yeah, he's also much more attractive than I am. All right, hold on, give me a sec here. Let me post this in. What should I say? About like 11 p.m. I will just make a note just to check the VOD to give me a better idea if there is some delay. All right, I'll make the alarm title "Stop Being Stupid and Check," and check VOD. That's literally what I put in here. You can quote me on that. Stop being stupid and check VOD. Okay, very good. All right, I'll do that later. Let's see. That face with a 5090 would be so amazing it would break the internet. Yeah, from people dying of shock and horror. Be like Marlon Brando in Apocalypse Now. The horror. To be honest, I think the beard is clearly the issue. I vote we shave it. For safety reasons, this is a joke. I have shaved my beard. The very first time I ever hit 1,000 subscribers, I agreed to shave my beard off live on stream. But then I asked chat, because I was just going to shave it completely off, but then I was like, well, chat, should we do something fun? So I had like 4 or 5 different beard choices, like a trucker stash or like mutton chops or just, something to make it fun. And I let people vote on it. And so I had a trucker stash. And because I had a trucker stash, I did some American trucking streams, and and so now there's an emote from back when I was doing those trucker streams. And then like a year or 2 ago, why did I shaved my beard off a second time and did the handlebar mustache. I think it was because I was doing some kind of stream fund where I was like, yeah, I'll bring back the trucker stash. So yeah, I did that twice now. But anyway, so yeah, it is getting a little on the bushy side. It was actually surprisingly cold here today in Florida. It was like 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's cold. That's cold by Florida standards. Yeah, yesterday it was 74, just perfect. Ugh. Also was on the roof earlier today getting, leaves and debris and crap from the hurricane that had been up there. And yeah, I still think I might actually be I think it's called acrophobic, which is the fear of heights. Because sometimes I get vertigo really bad when I realize like I'm up somewhere high. Acrophobia. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. There we go. I'm just telling Windows Defender to stop notifying me every 10 minutes. Yeah, it's called acrophobia. It's weird because I don't think I would be afraid of heights, but then I'll get up somewhere a little high, and then yeah, I start getting vertigo. I remember the worst I ever had it was when I was at the It's weird because I can sit here and be like, no, I'm not afraid of heights, but then I'll go somewhere high and then I'll be like, I don't know if it like the fear messes with your equilibrium, but I was at the Hoover Dam. I believe the Hoover Dam, one of the biggest dams in the world, and I tried looking down from the side of it, and I just basically fell over. Confederate mustache and Civil War reenactment stream. yeah. I'll shave my beard and go get a musket. Yeah, and then dysentery. Yeah, let's have that live on stream. That's cold. It was negative 38 F here. Yeah, it's cold in Florida. I almost didn't wear shorts today. Almost. Hey, Stinky. I made it very, very late today, but I made it because I finally got the stream PC up and running. I still haven't figured out what the boot problem is, but at least it works. And then I got tripped up on some audio problems that were throwing me for a loop. Matt, what is that? I don't know. You have to let me know. But yeah, I don't know. I was up on the roof, and yeah, same thing. I started getting kind of wobbly, like voice, which was weird because I don't remember being like that when I was a kid. I used to climb trees, and I grew up in Hawaii. Also cool jungle trees and things. But you know how kids are. Sometimes kids are like too dumb to know they should be afraid of something. They're like, "What? This is fine." Does it have any audio, Matt? Does it have any audio? Does it have any music in it? Because that's, you can still get a DMCA strike for showing anything copyrighted, whether it has music or not. But they detect a lot of that using music, music detection algorithms. The supercars are coming back to Richmond Raceway in April.
Well, I'm waiting.
Well, I know. All right, Lorath. Let's see. The supercars are coming back to Richmond Raceway in April, by the way. Do they travel to the tracks down near you? Yes, they do. Yeah, Florida and California are probably two of the best states, maybe Texas as well, to be a car owner because we get pretty much driving weather all year round. People aren't afraid to take their supercar out in January and February because they don't salt the roads here. There's no snow and slush. I mean, yeah, it rains and stuff, but yeah, Florida is a very good place to own fun cars because you can do it all. You can drive them all year round. All right, hold on. Let's take a look at this. Let's see. All right, let's take a look at this. What are we looking at here, Matt? Okay. It's very pixelated.
Oh my God! Wow! Hey Doc, look at this! What a view! This is spectacular. I can see it from here. It's very nice.
Do you mean to say that Dr. Richard Thorndike, one of the world's greatest psychiatric authorities, is suffering from high anxiety?
Yep, that's pretty much me in a nutshell. Yeah, I don't know, it's like weird. I could tell people all day long, it's like, no, I'm not afraid of heights, but then yeah, I'll try to look over the railing of like some tall building or something and start getting vertigo really bad, where you start getting the spins and freak out a little bit. All right, do people still register supercars in Montana even if they don't live there? Yes, yeah, Montana, Delaware, other places that are like tax havens for supercars. It is most likely height vertigo, probably. I don't know. It's like I fly on planes. I used to be very, very, very aerophobic. Like I would have panic attacks on planes, or just get like, but I don't know. I think I finally got over it by just convincing myself it's like, well, it'll be either fine or it won't be. There's nothing you could do about it, which is usually what drives more paranoia and more anxiety. But I don't know. I just finally got used to it. I think I inherited all this from my mother because my mother is the same way. She was let off a plane one time because she was having a panic attack over flying anxiety, aerophobia. But then she realized how much it was going to cost her to not take the trip, and they let her back on the plane. So fun stuff. All right. But a little trick that she taught me was if I start feeling like I would have a panic attack or something, going into the bathroom stall and just like not crying, but just like take some Benadryl. Yeah, just take some or a Benadryl or a Dramamine, and it kind of helps coax the nervousness out of you. Either that or maybe just rub one out and be like, well, at least I got one more in. All right, chat. Let me stop being weird. Like I said, I appreciate those of you coming by for our short stream today, test stream. But everything seems to be working okay, so let's try running Kingdom Come, and you guys let me know if it looks okay. I was on the 56th floor of a hotel in Manhattan, and I couldn't lean over the balcony. Legs spread, quick glance down. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do at the Hoover Dam, because I was like, oh man, I've always wanted to go to the Hoover Dam, but then I was actually like looking over the edge. And my lady pal at the time, she was like laughing at me, and I was like, no, really, I'm sorry, but I deal with acrophobia. That's why airport bars are open at 6 a.m. Hell yeah. I mean, that's also, honestly, kind of for me, it was always like, a nice, tall, cold one before getting on the plane helped. But then sometimes it was just like, just take a Dramamine or a Benadryl. I'm flying in 2 weeks, and to be honest, having a panic attack on the plane, and that does scare me somewhat. Yeah, man, it's just your fear gets away from you. You start running all the terrible possibilities of everything bad that could happen. Citizen Steve says, I call a fear of heights common sense. Yeah. All right, let's see. All right, my goodness, I hope this works. Man, it chewed up a lot of time today. Okay. Oh, it says we're in a private area. That's weird. Uh-oh. Well, this is not good. Hold on, chat. Wait a minute. How's it looking, by the way? Oh, shit. I'm trespassing. Wait, why is this?
Dramamine. I think you meant Dramamine. Let's hope Lola says it right.
Dramamine. Aren't you like B.A. Baracus? Yeah, I remember that episode. He didn't like flying either. I went to the Empire State Building and did the tour to the thing to the top. I tried to look over the edge, but just about pooped myself. It's funny. Like I remember going to the Eiffel Tower in Paris and being okay with it. I don't know why, but for some reason I was like reasonably okay with it. I started getting I started getting very nervous when I went up to the Space Needle, I think it's called, in Seattle. And the person I was with, I asked that they would hold my hand, and I was like, would you mind holding my hand? Because it's horrible. It feels like you're in a building, but the building has a little bit of sway to it, and it's like something that's this big and this tall and this high shouldn't be swaying, but it does. You feel it. It has a little sway to it, and it made me like almost nauseous with fear. But the thing was, it's my idea to go up there. So I don't know. Bodies and brains are stupid. So I might be trapped in here. This isn't good. Pay indulgence. Pfft. Okay. All right. I don't know if I can pick this lock. Hold on. Oh, maybe I can. All right. Okay, because it's technically I guess I'm trespassing. But that's the funny thing though, is like I was in there for a very good reason. Okay, I didn't get in trouble. I didn't know I could pick very hard locks. Last one was around 30 years ago. My mother hated it though, especially when they made a glass floor there. Yeah, there's a kind of a German building sculpture thing. A couple of them in Germany. One of them's called the Tetraeder, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And it's basically this giant metal pyramid thing that you can climb up to. But all of the steps are made out of see-through grates. I mean, it's metal grating, but you can see through it. I had a very, very tough time going up there. The thing is that I wanted to. I don't know. Like I said, brains are stupid. Did I miss the end of the stream? Why are you stuck? I wasn't supposed to be stuck. I think when I logged out, the game didn't acknowledge that I had just finished or started a new quest that started inside that room. So yeah. But thankfully, so I can pick very hard locks now. I had just raised my lock picking skill on the previous episode. The bandits left a key for me. Did they? Oh. Did they? Or maybe. Oh, that's right. Oh, God, you're right. Hold on. Yeah. So where's the key? Oh, it's right there. I completely forgot about that. Well, thank you. Is this a real person or is he dead? Oh, townsman, grab body or loot. I can't tell if this guy's dead or I don't want to rob a priest. Pay indulgence. No, thank you. Oops, wrong way. Some people have more of their evolutionary survival mechanism turned on, just like fainting with the sight of blood. Yeah, I mean, I can stare at bloody corpses all day, no problem. Blood doesn't bother me. It's delicious. No, but yeah, I'm just flying and heights. One of my biggest regrets in life, and I really do mean this, is because, like I said, I had such a fear of flying, that the one and only time my father was able to get an authorization to bring family members up in a helicopter, because he used to be a helicopter pilot for the military, or the army, I didn't go. I specifically remember just staying home because I was like, nope, I just do not want to go. And they're like, okay, and you know that was like the only opportunity I would have had, and then. Never happened again. I could stand him.
Hey, pal. You just blowing from Stupid Town?
What? Wait. Wow. Jeez. Rude. R-E-W-D. Rude. God, that's awesome. All right. Well, I know Tangia alerts work, so thanks for that. Like I said, I'm hoping, not that I'm trying to goad people into this, but I'm hoping that the Tangia parties will work now. They should. They should work fine now. Well, helicopters generally don't fly high anyway. Yeah, tell that to Kobe Bryant. And what was it? Was it the king of Iran? Who is it that died in the helicopter crash? Look, man. I'm here to help. Thank you, Avalanche. But, all right. Well, anyways, yes. Yeah, I really never, my father, you know, he's flown a lot, well, not a lot of different planes, but he's flown helicopters and Chinooks and small rotary aircraft and, fixed wing aircraft. All right, what time is it? All right, it is past midnight in game, and, really have been enjoying this game quite a lot. Like I said, thanks to everybody who encouraged me to play it. And let's see, how much time do I have before KCD 2 comes out? So, let's see. If I did stream on Saturday. For those of you who missed it, I actually did stream on Saturday. A lot of people came out for that, so that was very fun. So I basically have to beat this game in the next 2 weeks, like starting today. I know it's got a late start today. 2 weeks. I have 2 weeks to beat this game. And I'm already in, like, for 50 hours or something like that, so... Okay, so as a matter of fact, here's a good question. So we are at the mission called Poverty, Chastity, and Obedience. In order to infiltrate this local gang, medieval gang, I have to kill somebody. I have to assassinate a guy. Talk to the young man who's supposed to enter the monastery. Enter the monastery as a novice. Tell Sir Radzig what the bandits want you to do. Right, so we're basically going to be a spy for Sir Radzig, for this like gang or this small army that's building, causing problems. But anyways, how would you say getting in an elevator with Kobe Bryant is like riding an elevator with Diddy? Explain. I feel like there's a punchline there. You could do it, Cap. Verity finished KCD early in her Saturday stream. Yeah, how many streams? Well, T-Jax, how many streams did it take her to beat this game? Like 4? Yeah. Like I said, I was dumbfounded. She got to the same point that I was at in 3 days, and that was after me playing for like a week and a half. Chris, I do have all the DLC. Again, this game, when it's on sale on Steam, is like silly cheap. I mean, it's like for like $8 you can get the whole kit and caboodle. Yeah, well, I want to go back and watch her VODs and see what she thinks of the ending. So, anyways, what I was going to ask is, for those of you who know this game, about how far into the game is poverty, chastity, and obedience? I feel like we're at the halfway point. Both end poorly. Oh, okay, gotcha. Manchu, about halfway. Okay. Yeah, Manchu, I finally fixed. I'm on my new stream PC, so everything seems to be working reasonably okay. It's just I had some boot problems where the computer wouldn't boot properly, and then after I kind of got that fixed, sort of. I was having a lot of audio problems, and so it took me longer than expected. I was hoping to start at 4 today, but it took me longer than expected to resolve the issues. At least halfway. Okay, so I've got 2 weeks to beat the other half of this game. I think I can do it. Like I said, that's with me spending 8 hours a day just playing dice. Thank you for that. All right, let's see. I need to find the nearest place to stay. Okay, I guess we're gonna go to the tavern. Yeah, it sucks that in Sasau, there's the only place, well, as far as I know, you can't stay here, and then you can't stay here. You have to stay at this tavern in between the two locations, kind of like a halfway point. And there's no fast travel point that goes right there. All right, so we're just gonna fast travel up here, whether you like it or not. Honestly, I think it was like 5 nights or close to it. Couldn't watch it. Too painful to watch someone rush. I play slow. Yeah, and that's fine. I'm not trying to be Judgy McGee over here, but some of the side quests have been pretty fun. Actually, I like the one where we had to get the horse and some other things for that princess that we banged. Well, there's my horse. My horse is amazing. And the ending is open-ended. You can finish most quests after completing the main story. Roger, sounds like a plan.
Love that man.
More like love that mare. Oh, well, maybe not. Depends on what you're into. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Right. Yeah, it's like I always say. Don't pee while doing a handstand. Alright, man, there's still people up late. Yeah, look at this guy. This guy's up late.
Yes, that's my horse!
Well, that's peculiar. Cap, you forgot to turn on your headlights? This is my headlight. Yes, I got a torch. That's basically my headlight. In the year of 1403. She literally didn't do any side quests. No judgment for me either, but I just couldn't. It pained me to see someone go that fast. Well, I don't know. I'm probably not going to be able to do all the side quests, but if I beat this game, and we still have some time before KCD2 comes out, then yeah, I'll definitely do some DLCs, some side quests, some streaking in-game. I'll install the nudity mod. We'll have fun with that live on Twitch. Alright, let's sleep and save. Like to know how you got your horse's ears to glow? I've been feeding it glow sticks. Yeah. Alright, well, man, I'm not going to get a lot of sleep here. Unlike last night when I fell asleep. I woke up in my chair at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And I was just like, ah. and then it's funny, too. I was like, well, I guess I'll stay up. So I did an hour's worth of German lessons on my phone. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go back to sleep. And then I woke up a lot later. I am in the tournament, the tournament in the Diamond League tournament on Duolingo, because I have been doing my studies like I'm supposed to. Well, sorry. I'm actually considering trying to find maybe a local college or something to see if they have a course in German, because Duolingo is pretty good about making you want to learn a little bit every day. But the problem with Duolingo is it doesn't really explain why. What do they call it when like somebody is doing something and you can't help but kind of do the same thing? It's like we are rooting for you not to be last. Look, Redworm, that's also for my upcoming race in March.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby! Don't you put that on us!
What's it called? When when somebody starts getting the dry heat. that's me at Daytona. What's it called? Oh, sympathy, like sympathetic nausea or whatever. Sheeple. They're called sheeple. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. I should have waited until you're mounted. Probably. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's see. Okay, so let's see if I have anything on me. I guess I'll keep using the bailiff's mace for a while and see if I like it. Okay.
I think I might just put a knife in it. I think that's a really good idea. See if it works.
Yeah, and you're supposed to be dumpster diving for ham scraps, you six-piece chicken McNobody. Get out of my seat!
Wow. That's one of the better ones for sure. A 6-piece chicken McNobody. Wow. That is interesting. All right, let's do this. Let's see if I have anything. Oh yeah, Tavern Life. I need to put that in my book. At some point, maybe between streams, I'll actually bother to read all the stuff that I'm supposed to be reading. Inventory, other. Let's see. I have a little under 10,000 groschen now. All right, stick that. I'll read later. My character does know how to read at like a base level. Yeah. So it's like the stupid laughing goats. It just gets me every time. Just thinking about it makes me laugh. Okay. All right, man. Really bad weather today. I love the sound of rain in video games. It was actually raining here. Not yesterday. It was raining on Saturday. Was it? No, Sunday. No, it was yesterday. I don't know if that's I don't know if those goats actually making that or if somebody dubbed over it, but if it really is the goats, that's great. All right, let me do this. So did you choose the Tavern Life or did the Tavern Life choose you?
Each time when I come here, I am abused.
I feel the same. I'm gonna get the soundtrack and permanently install it in my car. Oh, what's my nourishment levels at 88? Okay, I can't drink more soup. If I drink more soup, I'll get overnourished. Okay. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing the music in the new game. There was a preview of it on Twitter, and it's quite nice. Okay, so we have to talk to the young man who's supposed to enter the monastery. Okay. Alrighty, so I guess we just have to wait here. Sometimes I wish alerts like that would last a little longer. Which is what I've heard a lot.
Wow! Zow! 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 Yow! Wow! Wow!
That was me when I finally started streaming today.
Oh, well, you're beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, that's very kind of you. All right, well, this is it. All right, let's pray. Let's all pray that this works. Yeah, because I think we just hit a Tangia party. Uh-oh. Party test.
Hey, everyone. Winston here. According to my calculations, you have hit a Tangia party.
All right, please work. For the love of Tangia. Yes, yeah, get some dancing then. Dancy modes. Okay, well, I think it works. Yeah. Alles gut. Vielen Dank, alles. Sweet. All right, very good. Makes me happy. Means that my hours of fiddling with this system were not completely in vain. All right, well, I'll tell you what. I guess we'll just pop a squat right here and pass the time. I could try to read. Maybe I should do that, chat. Since we have to wait for this dude to show up anyway. Oh, maybe this is him. Yeah, hold on. Maybe this is him. I think it's working well. Yeah, man. Again, this system is about, I don't know. I want to say like maybe 6 years old. 20. Yeah. 2019. Yeah, so if I got it in I think it was 2018. So yeah, it'd be about six, maybe 6.5 years old. So it still runs reasonably well.
See you, chump.
Smells like, what is that? Ketchup? Ketchup and onions, or whatever he says. Onions and ketchup. All right, let's do this. I love that. See you, chump. That's a villager. That's the innkeeper. Oh, here we go. It looks like, yeah, what time is it in game? I like how it's like 8 o'clock on the dot. Everyone starts coming outside. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks, guys. Thank you for helping me test that. I think it should be good to go. As long as I don't, like I said, every time I have to reboot, I have to basically power the system. Oh, hideous. Yeah. It's almost like gritty. Okay. Well, I guess I could go see what books I have to read while we're waiting for this little dude to come out. Townsman. That's a lot. Yeah, very nice. What does that say? Tangia made it through? Alright, let's see. What books do I have that I haven't read just yet? Okay, basic horse riding skills. Okay, so I need to read Primer 2. Take. Recipe for Moonshine. Take. Recipe for Padfoot Potion. Shadow Play. Sharp as a Knife. Tavern Life and Tavern Life 2. So I do have some books to read. Hey, Gatos, welcome. Well, that's, oh yeah, okay, I guess that specific alert, it's, achievement unlocked. Well, let's take a seat here. Okay, so let's go to my inventory. Other. Alrighty, so let's see if I can read Primer 2. Alright, study. Let's see, progress. Dang, it would take 6 hours to read through this whole book. Yeah, no, I guess maybe we can't do this. Yeah, I'll have to do this between streams because it kind of chews up a... Yeah, I think I'll just go outside and just wait. Yeah, I'll just wait for this medieval dude to show up. One of them, anyways. All right, let's do this. Other... third life inventory. All right, yeah, well, never mind. We'll just put these back. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of a way to pass the time, but that's going to require too much time because you have to, like, read for 6 hours. And then Tavern Life. I'll read that one later. That'll make me learn how to live that life. So I can be all about that life, as they say in the rap videos.
I like this ship. It's exciting.
Even better.
Check this guy. This guy's Tavern Brawler. I bet I could just beat the crap out of this guy. Hey, it's Aragorn.
Hey, for me. What are you playing at here?
It's
one ale over here, please.
Look, one of these guys gonna play some dice with me. Also, I like how it's Monday. These guys are drinking, and it's not even noon yet. Yeah, it's barely 9 a.m. They're like, now's a good time. All right, let's see if we can pass the time. I'll have a bear. And that's what happens when you inhale heavy gases, kids. Right.
What's the hold up there?
Is this him?
Over here. I'd like to order.
These guys have been waiting for an hour. Well, when I was working on the system, I started watching old episodes of Kitchen Nightmares. I always liked that show. Fresco Master, Townsman. Where is this guy? Yeah, he's supposed to be here. Talk to the young man who's supposed to enter the monastery. Fresco.
What's the hold up? Hey, ale here.
Is it just like one of these guys? Huh.
What? Are you volunteering to get your head smashed in?
All right, let's right. Let's fight. I don't want any trouble. That's fine.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble.
Then get lost.
Okay, it's definitely not that guy. What about maybe this guy?
What do you need?
Are you Carl?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. See you later.
Am I invisible? Over here. A beer.
Good day to you.
Let's see. Are you Carl?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. Take care now.
Go inside. Okay. I was humming this song to myself today, Jay Ryan, and I blame you. Let's see. Oh, is this him? Townsman? They said he's supposed to be a young man. This guy's a silver-haired fox. Oh, wait, maybe this guy?
God be with you.
Okay, are you Carl?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. Good luck then.
What instrument is like that that we're hearing? Would that be like some kind of, I don't know, like a harpsichord? Yeah, what instrument is that? Like a medieval clarinet?
Christ, I'll have to get my own ale.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
Are you Carl?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
I look how banged up I am. I had to fight 5 guys in a row.
I'm glad to see you.
Are you Carl?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
Is it a type of flute, Gatos?
Good luck then.
It almost sounds like a saxophone.
God save you.
Some kind of wood flute.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
Yeah, it sounds like a reed instrument.
God be with you.
All right, well, Chad, I don't know where this guy is. Let's take a seat at the dice table.
What's the hold up? Hey, ale
Hold
here.
up. Wait. All right, let's wait an hour.
Over here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like a reed instrument of some kind.
Me.
All right. I don't know. I remember when people were just abusing the hell out of Verity's stream, and they just would not stop with the peach alerts on her channel. I mean, it went on for hours. It was awesome. Just non-stop peach nonsense. Oh crap! Shouldn't be in here. The alerts show up way faster now. Do they? Okay, good. I guess. I mean, you know, that's weird too, because you wouldn't think a new system would make those alerts run any faster, because it's still basically just, well, I mean, sends, I guess it has to send the audio and video to the capture source. They show up faster now? I think it's the encoding. Oh. Alright, chat. Well, I guess we gotta wait another hour. So this is a loot.
I have to do to get a drink here.
Okay, these are all the same drunks. Alright, there's the bar brawler. Let's see, we talked to him. Let's talk to... Oh, this is Carl.
God save you.
There we go, got him. Are you Carl by any chance?
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am. Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel, so instead I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
Let's see. Let's see. What if I enter the monastery instead of you? I don't think we want to tell him that outright. Alert in chat first, then appears. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, it really? Is it? Yeah, because usually, right, the alert would play and then it would show up in chat a lot later. So maybe it's better now. Chat, help me out here. Is there anything that I need to check with a new stream piece? You may want to speak to Radzig before committing to this quest. Really? Oh, like to let him know like what our plan is. Also, maybe so you can see how beat up I got trying to do this mission. Oh, well, so Jagran, I might be kind of trapped. Damn it, I haven't saved. Crap, I haven't saved it all. It's Alan, Captain? Yeah, I mean, I noticed you kind of changed your name at handle, or your handle again. Do you want me to call you Alan or Alec? It's Alan. That's what I'm saying. I know you've changed your name a few times, and I like how your name just keeps getting longer and longer and longer. So what? Well, I don't. Should we speak in private?
Could we speak in private?
Bonk.
I have some issues with the monastery.
Really? Well, I'd love to talk about it, but we won't have privacy as long as Manfred here has his head permanently stuck up my arse. Get rid of him for me, please. Take care.
Okay, so this is...
Hey, where's my ale?
Okay, so let's... So you're saying... So, Jagran, you're saying I should... Hold on, let's see. Load game. Yeah, I would have to start over again. Oh, wait, maybe not 20... What was it? 2053? Okay, sure, we can do this. I think that'll be okay. It has a i9 7900X, which is one of the extreme editions. So it was basically like a really, really good CPU about 6 years ago. Okay, so then what we'll do is we will talk to Sir Radzig first. So Sir Radzig would probably be at the Sir Radzig hut. And plus I know I have to wait past noon for that guy anyways. So let's hop on here. Ermagerd or Herjersturt. Let's see. Alright, we'll go to Ratai. So tell Sir Radzig what the bandits want you to do. Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, good catch. Yeah, current objective. So we talked to the young man first, but then tell Sir Radzig. So maybe Sir Radzig could put that guy in like the witness protection program instead of me having to kill him. You know, the medieval witness protection program. All right, let's head over to... let's see, you're gonna head over Shmya. I'm totally going so fast, and hopefully I will have time to put my gear on if I get ambushed. In the bush? Yeah, ambush. La da la da 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 ba dee boo la ba da ba doo boom boom ra do ya do flee flu flee flee dee ba doo bum bum rum bum 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 wiener pea. Oh, they got more guards now at the front. Interesting. Wonder why that is. Maybe it's just a coincidence. We're gonna go talk to Radzig. So you can... Alright, when I talk to this guy, you have to spam a bunch of rad emotes. Because it's Sir Radzig. Oh, there he is. He knew I was coming.
Greetings.
Rad,
what do you need?
Well, first thing, I need a band-aid for my face. About the investigation of the Neuhof massacre.
Sir, this investigation into the Neuhof massacre... It's getting a bit complicated.
What have you found out?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who recruited killers for Pribyslavitz. They know the Horsons who torched Neuhof.
That's excellent news. Did you find out any more?
So far, not much. If I'm going to infiltrate them, I have to do what they say. That means murdering one of their former cronies, a fellow they call Pius. Apparently he was at Neuhof too.
You have to kill a criminal to prove yourself to them? Huh. I don't much like the sound of it.
That's not the worst of it. This Pius is hiding out in the monastery pretending to be a novice. I'd have to get inside the cloisters to get at him.
Good God above, that's another matter entirely. They don't let just anyone into the cloisters, and the abbot won't give up any of the novices. Secular law has no jurisdiction inside the monastery. But this is the second time that something untoward has happened there. First the counterfeiters, now this.
Now this.
I'd be glad to have someone take a look inside.
All right. We'll have no other choice than to join the order. Boop.
It seems like the only way to find Pius is to join the order. Damned if I know how, though.
A bit of meditation and learning would do you good. If it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. Sadly, my relations with the monastery aren't entirely congenial.
Congenial.
You'll have to figure something out for yourself.
Right.
What should I do with Pius once I find him?
Eat him.
Don't kill him. Bring him to the bailiff in Rattay. He'll interrogate the man and give him a fair trial.
It doesn't sound like an easy task, sir. Getting into the cloisters, finding Pius, and then getting him to the bailiff.
Far from it, lad. But I have confidence in your abilities. Good luck, then.
This guy basically wants me to, like, lasso the moon. He's like, it's fine, son. You'll be okay. It's a right easy task. Just do it instead of me. I couldn't believe what you have to do for the next phase. Uh-oh. If J-Grind's saying that, then I know it's serious. Enter the monastery as a novice. Talk to the young man who's supposed to enter the monastery. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's the wrong button. I always want to press E to get on the horse. As in, E! Grand Theft Equine 0, the prologue. Yes. Hey, here's a question. Are there any PS5 owners here that have successfully put a keyboard and mouse on their PlayStation 5? Has anyone here done that?
Be merciful, good neighbors. I live like you do.
Yeah, because I know it's supposed to work fairly easily on Xboxes, but has anyone tried plugging in a keyboard and mouse to a PlayStation? What am I doing? I was about to slow boat my whole ass over there. Save game. Oh no.
Are you shying away from your duty, brother captain?
No, absolutely not. I did it with PS3. Some of the keys worked. Yeah, has anyone... I didn't even know you could do that with a PS5. I'm asking because I'm thinking ahead. You know, Grand Theft Auto 6 is supposed to release sometime this year, and I know, well, you know, I mean, I don't shy away from using a controller, but I would like to try to see if I could play it with a keyboard and mouse on a PlayStation. Because again, movement is always easier with a joystick. Well, sort of, depending on what you're doing. But then shooting is always way better with a mouse. So... Acquire Layman Procopius's tooth. Oh, that's right. There's a side quest. There's like a soothsayer or some kind of wizard wannabe in Sasau. I'm surprised they don't kick him out of town for, you know, dabbling in the occult. Let's see. No, you can do it with an Xbox. Yeah, apparently works natively with an Xbox. I mean, it's a Microsoft product. So go figure. I never had issues with keyboard and mouse on PS consoles, but I don't own a PS5. Hold on. Let's do just real quick. I don't want to get. Hey, there's a game called U-Boat, Unterwasserboot. I'll have to check that out. I've been kind of wanting. Funny enough, I actually been kind of. Anyone remember a game called Silent Service? I used to play that when I was a kid. All right, U-Boat. I might actually go check that out later. Yeah, play a submarine game. It came out August of last year. All right. Sorry. No, I am getting distracted. Let's see. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's pull this up. Does PS5 support keyboard and mouse? All right. So the Google AI overview says, yes, the PlayStation 5 supports keyboard and mice. You can connect them using Bluetooth or a USB cable. Interesting. Wireless. Go to settings menu, select accessories, select other accessories, configure the keyboard or mouse settings. Okay. What games work with keyboard and mouse? Minecraft, Sims, Fortnite, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed. Okay. Oh yeah, here's PlayStation's own instructions. Left-handed, right-handed, pointer speed. How to pair a Bluetooth keyboard or mouse. Okay, cool. Yeah, alright chat, so yeah, I mean, I may end up just playing Grand Theft Auto with a controller, because I have a PS5, and I actually really like the PS5 controllers, so I guess we'll whenever play Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, which I think it's supposed to be this year, right? Rockstar said they would release GTA 6 on console and PC together. What? Really? No way. Hold on. Since when was this a thing? No, really? Because I mean, hasn't Grand Theft Auto always been a PlayStation exclusive? Well, not the original games. No, the original games were I think only on PC or maybe. Yes, no, I don't remember. It's extremely disappointing. Heck, basically zero game support using the touchpad for a cursor and menus. Also very disappointing. Let's see. Yes, it does, but basically zero games supported. Oh, you mean the PlayStation? Well, I guess. I mean, I'll probably just play with a controller, but I don't know. Aiming with a mouse is always better. Let's go. Yes. I'm totally going so fast. I forgot to put my armor on again. But is it really? I thought I looked. Here, look. So do me a favor. If you can, T-Jax, if you can, I don't know if you're on a PC or just watching on TV or something. If you can, look up that information. Oh yeah, trying to find where I read it. Oh, okay. Come across a pilgrim. Let's scout it. I got some. Yeah, hold on. I gotta. Before we talk to this guy, I gotta put my gear back on, just in case he means to do me harm. I do like the fact that you can put gear on very quickly in this game. There we go. Henry of Skalitz. I like wearing the Skalitz colors. Although my outfit's kind of bloody. I just now realized that. All right, weapons. We got the mace. We got the shield. We got the bow. I do have the ability to stealth kill people now. All right, we got a wounding arrow. Yeah. You there?
Want to earn a bit of coin?
You there?
And it's safe as houses.
Wait a minute.
There's plenty of coin in it.
Oh, chat, look at what we got here. Oh, there's a dude hiding.
And it's safe as houses. Blood will be spilt.
Oh, okay. It was a trap. Ow. Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm getting rope-a-doped. Crap! I'm getting. Oh, I can't.
That's the best you can do.
Shit, chat. God, this sucks. What the hell's going on? Here, get the God, I was getting pinballed.
Weak at the knees, have you?
Oh, this sucks, man. Yeah.
What's the matter? Come on.
Oh yeah, that was like brutally unfair, man. I couldn't do anything. I was getting pinballed in between all those dudes. It felt like I was getting medievally gangbanged there for a second. That sucks. Because I could totally beat those guys, no problem. But I was getting well, one, I still had my torch out, but I was getting like I said, it was like basically ding 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 ding. Because when you get hit, it like turns you around towards that person, and it kept like turning me and stuff. So, look, I'm gonna call hacks on that one. But anyways, yeah, that kind of sucks because I could have beat those guys no problem. Looking like GTA 6 is releasing on PC late 2026, practically one year after the.
Shall we shag now or shall we shag later?
Yeah, that was unfair, man. Good God. I will say this, I wasn't expecting to see 6 guys come out all of a sudden. I mean, I saw the one guy in the bush, but all of a sudden that turned into like 5 dudes and a dog. Alright, let's see if I hope I get that fight again, because man, I'm gonna go kick the shit out of all those guys. Hopefully they address stuff like that in the new game. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Rockstar confirms GTA 6 will launch on PC, PlayStation, Xbox on same day. Oh, good. Well, that makes me happy. I mean, I have a PS5, but I have to disconnect my, just have to rewire my stream setup. Because I can't have the PC. Yeah, here we go. All right, let's do this. Yeah, these guys are going to be in a world of hurt. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna smash these dudes into oblivion. Payback. Alright, get the hunting bow, get the shield. We're going to use the poison arrows. I'm only gonna get like 2 shots off, so yeah, I'm gonna hit these guys with the poison arrows. Put my armor back on. You. Alrighty. Yeah, it's payback time. That is true, but is it true we'll see that just as saying it's hard to put it on? Chris, I think I know what you're saying. Well, yeah, we'll have to see if they actually follow through with that or not.
Once you earn a bit of coin, there's nothing to it.
I want you to die,
Show
sir.
what you're made of.
There we go. So I killed that guy instantly. That guy died instantly as well. And come here.
Call that.
All right. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Yes.
Now.
That's fine. Oh, there it is.
Well landed.
There we go. Screw all of you guys. Okay. This guy died trying to give himself autofellatio. Yeah, like I said, like I mean, you could see I just clobbered these guys, but yeah, just if all 5 of them got around me, so I was just like stuck in the middle of them, couldn't do anything. All right, well, let's see if these guys have anything worthwhile on them. I'm gonna take his gloves. I'm gonna take a little bit of groschen. I'm gonna take this guy's bread and his pretzel. I'm gonna take this guy's carrot out of his butt. Okay, yeah, those poison arrows kill people pretty quick, which is nice. Let's see. Just making sure. Let's see, it was... So there's one... I think there were 5 dudes, right? Or was it 4 dudes and a dog? Unless one of them got away. Because sometimes, yeah, if you injure them, they drop their weapons and they run away. Alright, let's do this. Oops, wrong button. Okay. This guy doesn't have anything good on him. Except take his bread and his butt carrot. Okay. Takes groschen, take his bread and his carrot and his dried fruit. You, sir, I will toot on your fruit. See, this is a knight's hunting sword. That actually might be worth a little bit. And hunting sword. It'd be nice if the weapons would show up in the immediate inventory when you loot somebody. There we go. Comfrey. Okay, so let's see. We looted that guy, we looted that guy. I'm pretty sure this axe is not... Yeah, woodcutter's axe. I don't think these are worth much. At least I made it worth my time. Alright, sword. Take the groschen. Take that bread. All sorts of stuff. Spiked club. That's what I'm saying, you know, going up against a guy in a full suit of armor with a mace that just one-shots people, it's like, let's see. Who did what now? Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, here's one thing I forgot. You're not gonna be able to see this, but I need to change my chat size. Chat appearance. Okay, there we go. That fixed that. Yeah, like I said, it's nice to be able to stream today. Even though it's going to be kind of a shorter stream, it's nice to be able to stream today, so I can actually double check all my stream settings and stuff. All right, let's see what we got here. Weapons. Yeah, we're gonna drop this club, and we're gonna drop this axe. Yeah, I knew those axes are not worth much. But, well, cool, yeah. There we go. I got my revenge. Always feels good. Ulrich's documents. Really? Can I read this? I didn't even know I had this. Ulrich's documents. It's like the story of his life. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Yoink. I like how I've played this game for 50 hours and I still accidentally press E to ride the horse. Alright, there we go. Let's do this. To the monastery we go. Although, actually, no, I'm not going to go to I'm not going to fast travel because we have to go to the tavern anyways. So, let's just do this the old-fashioned way. So long, boys. I think there were 5 guys and one of them ran away. Maybe. I feel bad. I feel bad clobbering dogs in this game, but what can you do? Am I using the HD texture pack, AAA Kitchen? I am. Yeah, I've got all the HD stuff that they added to Steam. Like the HD samples, HD graphics, HD horse genitalia. Yeah, so, I mean, I still think this game looks really good. It is a product of, 2018. Alrighty.
Stupid horse penis.
Hey, JJ, welcome back. I'm doing a hardcore playthrough, and I must say it feels very immersive, sometimes too immersive, but that's what I love. Yeah, I mean, that's supposed to be, if you really want it to feel more like a sim versus just a video game. No fast travel. Dude, the no fast travel would be such a time eater.
Don't worry, I made him temporarily deaf. He didn't hear that.
Yes. Alrighty. Games don't need to look like real life. A good game is a good game. I still really like Green Hell. Green Hell and Minecraft are like pretty much like two games I always have installed on my system. Alright, so let's go ahead and save right here. Let's see. Boom. Shakalak. Boom. Alright, talk to the Jarl named Carl.
God save. What can I do for you?
I wonder if I could do a speed run of Skyrim. And a speed run for me would be like 300 hours. It's actually not that bad. You just plan things like you would IRL, and you don't do unrealistic travels. I guess that makes sense. Are you allowed to save normally in hardcore? Or is it like permadeath, or how does that work? Because I would be concerned if it was permadeath, because stuff like that where it's like 4 or 5 dudes got around me, and there's literally nothing I could do. They were beating me into a pulp. Can you imagine? They would find like 10,000 groschen on me, and be like, "This is the best decision we've ever made." But like I said, with my current armor and weapons set up, it's like I can pretty much one-shot guys who are not armed or armored at all. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to adjust my brightness and contrast. There we go. Yeah, you can see a little better. Are you the Jarl named Carl?
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am. Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes. Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel. So instead, I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
One of my favorite streamers to follow is just doing hardcore stealth kill everyone. It's pretty boring to watch. Oh, really? Okay. Well, let's have a drink. Oh, I should have taken my helmet off first.
Let's have a drink.
A man after my own heart. The drink's on me. And will my guardian angel here join us in imbibing? No, he will not. Perish the thought. My dear, dear lad, what a cross I have to bear. You know, after the tavern, we should pay a visit to some whores. But Manfred won't let me. Get rid of him. Take care. One ale, please.
T-Jax says, I don't understand why permadeath is a thing in games. It's the adrenaline rush of risk. That's the probably arguably the number one reason why anyone would ever want to play permadeath. It's just the adrenaline rush you get from having such a great risk associated with the character that you're playing in a video game. Some people like that, some people do not. But ooh, is this guy challenging me to a fight? Yeah, he's just asked if anyone wants a punch in the face. I bet I could beat this guy. Oh, maybe I'm a little banged up at the moment, so hold on. Maybe let's do this. Yeah, I'm gonna go lay down for a moment in my bed. All right, let's do this. Hey, Nun, thank you for gifting a sub to Haruam. Thanks, man. How goes your day? I just started streaming very, very, very late today because my stream. I have a new stream PC now. It's made out of an older system, but it's a new stream PC. But it was giving me some problems earlier today, and I wasn't able to start on time. Yo, what up? Alright, let's do this. We're gonna sleep just for like an hour or two. Alright, let's see. And just get a little... And 95% health. That's good enough for me. Them gremlins. Yeah, I mean, it's like I reloaded the operating system, reinstalled all the software. I was having some audio problems, but I'm having this problem, none, where the system just sometimes won't post. It works, like, when it wants to work. I don't know. I'll press the power button, the system will power on, but then it won't post. And so I have to do that like 3 or 4 times, and then it'll finally turn on. I'm gonna try changing the CMOS battery maybe tomorrow. Gotta go buy one. I'm doing tier 15/16 maps on Path of Exile 2, and you lose all progress on the map when you die. It's definitely the dopamine rush of surviving the onslaught that keeps me grinding. Right, and you know, for that kind of experience, I don't know, I kind of, Oh, Half Nelson, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Alrighty. I used to watch a streamer who only played Skyrim permadeath. He'd spin a roulette wheel with race, class, etc., and roll a new one upon death. It was fun to watch. Well, yeah, that sounds like it could be fun. Could be fun is also getting to play a game of dice, but nobody wants to play. RIP Star Wars Galaxies, you were a great game before they decided not to listen to players and ruin it. Reaver, what prompted that? I think there's a, like a Star Wars Galaxies bootleg server. Have you ever heard about that? I was going to suggest the battery. Yes, let me go check. Maybe the battery's getting low and it's preventing the system from posting properly. Although I have seen motherboards where once the battery power, the CMOS battery power is getting low, it actually prompts you on boot. You know, it has like a post screen that says battery low or check, you know, CMOS battery. But yeah, this one is just, it'll turn on, but it just nothing. It just won't post. Is it a new motherboard and CPU? No. When I say it's a new stream PC, it's one of my older gaming PCs that was being used for a sim rig, like a flight sim and VR sim rig, but it is that system now has a replacement, and then I turned my older gaming. So it's about 6 years old, but it's better than the PC I was using momentarily for a while. It was 12 years old, and I was using that one because my dedicated stream PC broke. The motherboard died. So, hey Digistan, welcome. I'm a member of the Star Wars Galaxies EMU team, been playing it since 2007. Well, it was nothing back then, but they're about to release the Forever server, 14.1 release. It's been a wild ride since I joined. Yeah, I did play Star Wars Galaxies for a hot minute. In storage, I have basically like a Star Wars Galaxies Collector's Edition with all of the stuff still in the wrappers. The only thing they ever used in it was the game code, and then I also have the owners, or like the game guide for it. I was gonna put them on eBay, but then I went on eBay and there's people selling them for like $20, you know, even like unopened. They just don't go for very much. Also, I check your RAM configuration, make sure the timing is correct. I find so many times it's something dumb with RAM, either having wrong timing or undervolting. I mean, I do have XMP profiles turned on, but I'll take a second look at it. Only problem is like I don't know. I'd have to go back and look up what the timings are for that RAM, and this is like 6-7 year old RAM. I don't know. I guess the whoever made it, they would have that info on their website, wouldn't they? Oh god, I was like, oh Jesus, I was about to take my headphones off. I was like, is it storming again?
I'm dying of thirst here.
I download Memtest and just let it run overnight. Alright, I appreciate the suggestions. I should be taking notes. Maybe hold on, let me get my notepad out here. Alright, so let's see. We'll do CMOS battery. Check RAM timing and XMP profiles. And then run Memtest. But that's the thing though, is like you would think that if the RAM is going bad, I would have problems right now, right? But it's actually tracking 32 gigs of RAM. And I've had RAM straight up die, but I don't know, the system seems to run just fine. It's just the boot process. It's failing to post. Had to compete with WoW, which is/was not a sandbox MMO. I'm taking notes. Yeah, thank you, Matt. Note taker, yes. I think it's like scribble. Okay. What am I doing? Oh yeah. So I have to kind of figure. Oh, let's save the game.
optimization.
Genius!
He's tenderizing the ground.
Of course!
Write that down, write that down!
All right, good. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wait. All right, here we go. This guy's away from the table.
God save you, good night. What can I do for you?
Are you Manfred, the young lord's guardian?
You're Manfred, the young lord's guardian?
Indeed I am. Why?
Let's see. I have a message from the... Okay, so I can see people's stats now. I took the empathy perk that lets me see their stats. Care for a drink. Would you let us have a word in private? I have a message from the young lord's father. So... let's try... Would you let us have... Let's care for a drink.
You must have a mighty thirst. Waiting here with him for days, just watching him get drunk, and not having a sip yourself.
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink. Heaven knows I deserve it. But if I dull my senses in the slightest, that rogue will surely get up to mischief.
So let's drink together. And if you start to feel unwell, I'll keep an eye on him. Like you said, you deserve some fun.
I can see you're a reliable lad. So what shall we have to drink? And while we're at it, why not have a little game?
Oh, he wants to play dice. Yes, yes. Okay, sweet. Ha, good. Good. Oh, finally. I was wondering why nobody was sitting at the dice table. Sorry, I meant WoW was a theme park. Yeah, I could see that. You're right. It's not like a sandbox MMO. It's more
Lord
like...
have mercy, I'm about to bust.
No, I'm gonna beat this guy. All right, yeah, there we go. Predictions started. I appreciate you doing that, by the way. The mods, J-Grind, Matt, everybody. Okay, let's see. I got my lucky playing die. These are probably the best dice in this game. At least maybe. All right, there's that in one Heavenly Kingdom. All right, so 2, 4, 6. All right, there we go.
Why oh why did I ever agree to this? I'll lose my shirt again.
Ooh, should I? Chat, do you think I should let this guy win? Maybe that's the secret here. Ooh, yeah, I'm starting to think. Hold on, I gotta move my webcam. Oh, that's okay. That's another thing. I have to create dice-friendly webcam macro. I gotta create a macro. All right, that'll taking some. Your dice collection. Oh yeah, you like my dice collection? I got a lot of different dice. Apparently, I'm still missing a few. But
Here, enjoy it.
You can get an animated avatar and 2x avatar frames for free on Steam right now. Okay. Yeah. Impkeeper always tells me about those.
Satisfied?
I'm taking notes. I never take notes during the stream, chat. Yeah, so let's do this. Okay, but the thing is, maybe I should let him win?
Need some advice?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should let him win. I don't know. Do you think there's a positive benefit or a negative benefit to beating this guy?
This'll be the one.
Combat upgrade was the beginning of the end for Star Wars Galaxies, then NGE hit and bleh, they couldn't compete. When you say NGE, what?
Cursed luck.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I haven't lost a game of Farkle, dice in like 10 games because I have all these just ridiculous dice now. Okay.
Hey, where's my ale?
You would think people would get rather upset.
I'm off to a great start.
He's off to a terrible start. You would think these guys would have. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hold up there.
Yeah, this is gonna be brutal for this guy. So we're gonna have. Let's see. So that turns into 1,000. We got 1,100. Boop. All right, chat. I'm already at 2,500. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna.
Take a ale for me.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Maybe we can catch up a little bit. That'll do, pig. New game enhancements. Where 33 professions were dropped to 8, you could be a Jedi from the start. It added a lot of quests and stuff, but it was lame. Oh, okay.
Got it for you right here.
Alright, so let's do this. I wonder if we can take that, let's see. Take a 1. Okay, let's just take this 1.
Right here.
Because I could take 250. Let's just roll again. Alright, thank you for the hype train, by the way. That's very kind of you, everybody.
My pleasure.
Thank you for all of your support and golly. This guy's getting blown out of the water here. So that's 1,000.
Here you are.
Okay, here we go.
Good
And
health.
but Chad,
Good game. You deserve it.
You said you wouldn't drink today.
Silence.
One beer for me.
I'm going to sleep. Here's a few coins. Have fun. Tomorrow, we're going to the monastery. Is that clear?
Couldn't you give me more? This isn't even
A
enough for a
tankard
toothless
beer.
whore.
It's enough for beer. Good night.
There.
Okay.
Satisfied?
all right, I guess there was no downside to playing chess against that guy. I always say chess. I mean dice. I think it has to be approved. Oh, really? Oh, what's going on? Let's see. Hold on. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it's supposed to give me a little warning. What is that? CMOS Memtest Fat. I'll try to keep that in mind. Yeah, thank you. I'm taking some notes. I'd really like to use that. I could probably get streamers in a lot of trouble. Chess, I know it's on your mind. Yeah, chess pieces. Edward Nolan, welcome, buddy. Hopefully you're doing well these days. No, I got you, Avalanche. I just, yeah, if one of them. Oh, there it goes. Oh, hey, and it went right into Jay Grant's favorite song. Okay, yeah, I think the Tangia parties are fixed. Yeah, I do believe the Tangia parties are fixed now, so I think we'll be good to go. I kind of want to fist fight this guy. Hold on, save game. All right, let's see how good this guy is.
What? Are you volunteering to get your head smashed in?
Here we are.
Let's see. Oh, I forgot to put my helmet back on. I don't know, maybe I don't.
That's right. Let's go.
I could do with something to eat.
Oh no!
Jesus! Ah!
There we go. Oh, I put him to Chad. I put him to bed. Oh, there we go. I put this guy to bed, didn't I? What's he doing in bed though? God. Chad, he's going for it. Look, hold on. Yeah, look, Chad, he's going for it. Oh, and I think he made it. Now the problem is, it's like if I loot this guy, is that going to be considered stealing? I bet it is. Shit. Damn it. Well, I guess we'll just. I guess we'll. Oh, he's getting. Oh yeah. See, I think if I tried to loot him. Yeah. Well, there we go. Yeah, I beat that guy pretty quick.
I'm gonna crush someone's skull. I just don't know who's yet. Any volunteers?
My man, I already kicked your butt once. Don't make me do it again. All right, let's talk to this guy, Jarl of Carl.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
I'd like a beer.
Manfred's taken care of.
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Let's see. Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of your fief.
Shit.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bookover was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
I guess, I don't know. I guess, I mean, yeah, I mean, because, right, you know, a lot of times daughters were... Oh, hold on.
Check it out.
Hey, Grumbly. Thank you.
I am the ultimate badass.
Welcome back, buddy.
State of the badass art.
Thank you for 81 months of awesome, Captain 07.
Well, thank you. How do you open the weapon wheel on keyboard and mouse cap?
Certainly. I'll fetch it
I don't
right
remember.
away.
I just use the hotkeys, like 1, 2, 3, or whatever it is. Two bad choices for that dude. Well, to be fair, I banged Sir Divish's wife, you know, practically when he was in the next room. But yeah, you know, I guess, is it because if like the daughter of a fiefdom, a lord, yeah, he wouldn't want his daughter to marry a commoner, but you know, he knocked up his daughter, and so she had the I guess you'd call it the bastard son of a peasant. So yeah, so what do you do at that point? But is there no? Because I remember, I guess in like medieval times, a lot of daughters were married off not for love, but for basically negotiating with other counties or other fiefdoms or whatever. It's like, yeah, our two counties or even our two countries will work together, but your son has to marry my daughter. Now she's considered wrecked. Oh yeah, so. But you would think it's like, well, don't you at least want the child's father in the child's life? Or were they really just that unconscionable? They're like, no, this person must never be seen again. Yeah, being a noble wasn't all glory and luxury, right? Sometimes, yeah, they would have arranged marriages and stuff just purely for the benefit, you know, either money benefit or land benefit or, you know, something that could be bartered through marriage. The point of those marriages was to sire a firstborn son to join the families. Right, you know, they're trying to continue the lineage, so to speak. You know, keep their son with a son, or maybe in a case a daughter with pure noble blood. I don't know. It was really messed up back then.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Sorry, I was getting a little stretch out. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Well, why did you run away?
Why don't you just run away?
Bare-arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere, and they get by somehow.
Yeah.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning, and no one would ever see me again.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. Well, that's your problem. You could only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ? I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare-arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on
all right,
one
blah,
hand,
blah, 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 blah. Now, but wait a minute. This guy says he doesn't know how to work, and he's it kind of sounds a bit pompous. Maybe, is this guy, I don't remember, is this guy also supposed to be from a noble family? Kick him in the nuts, I should. So I don't get it, though. I mean, having a child out, like, for a nobleman's daughter to have a child out of wedlock would be bad, right? But if this guy comes from a noble family as well, then, make the most of a bad situation. Even a dropped egg or cracked egg can turn into an omelet, so. He's from a wealthy merchant family. Right. So, exactly. It's like, okay, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to understand why they wouldn't just be like, okay, well then my daughter marries into a wealthy merchant family. But I guess you could be wealthy but not considered nobility. Is that how that works? Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. 92 might not be the same level of nobility, right? So if this guy is rich but he doesn't have doesn't come from noble blood, a blue blood or whatever, I guess that would still be kind of a non-starter. Yeah, man, it's almost like treating people like property instead of, letting them have free will. All right, let's do this. That's all.
That's all then.
Good luck then. I'll have a beer.
Okay, so you know the drill, chat. All we have to do is just sneak into that room, take his stuff. So let's go. Let's put on our stealing garb. All right, take off. Oh, actually, first things first. I have to make sure. Move to horse. There we go. Just want to make sure. All right, we'll put the silent shoes on. Is there any other clothing that I can wear that assists with stealing? Like, apparently black clothing makes it where, yeah, nobleman's black hose. Apparently that's supposed to make it where you're harder to detect. Yeah, so right now my noise is at 0 and my conspicuousness and visibility are below 50. Well, a nobleman's daughter is leveraged to trade, so that is a huge loss for the nobleman. Right, it's so stupid, too. It's like, yeah, you're my daughter, but basically you're my property, not my daughter. Noble dark... Oh, yeah, that's right. We're looking for noble dark shoes. Nobility related to ruling class and may not have wealth. Well, the old Mama Dragon, they were saying that, or at least the guy apparently comes from a wealthy family, but they're just not nobility. They're not like bigwigs or whatever. Okay, so he's not in this room. And that's my room. You think he's in this room? I gotta put my torch away. Is that him? Okay, we're gonna sneak in. Oh shit, I should probably save the game. In case I do this incorrectly. Not that I save scum or anything, I would never do so. I would definitely never, ever save scum and have 372 saves in one playthrough. I would never. Okay. So we could knock him out to make sure that he can't catch me. And again, if he... I mean, look at it this way. He's gonna realize the dude pickpocketed him and, all sorts of stuff, so we might as well just go ahead and knock him out. How do you knock out someone who's already asleep? So we're gonna loot this guy. Alright, there it is. So there's the, he's got the monastery entry writ. Take that. You're gonna take his sword, his jacket, his fashionable blue hose, Manfred's purse. Let's see. And we'll just leave this other stuff. Okay, and so we're gonna unlock this. Oh, there's nothing, just old boots and some other stuff. Alright, enter the monastery as a novice. Go with the writ to the monastery porter. So we actually could leave and not give that guy downstairs anything, but then there's a chance he could rat us out. Yeah. All right. Let's make sure we encourage this guy to keep up his end of the bargain. A merchant could be rich but wouldn't rule a town or own a castle, right? And I guess if you're a nobleman, you want to trade up, not down, right? I mean I guess that makes sense. Oh, a black padded coif also helps, but coifs are... Well, I guess no, a coif wouldn't be noisy, right? Alright, here we go. Let's do this.
Here,
I've got what you need.
as you ordered.
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse. You can do as you like with the writ.
Give him the entire contents of the purse. It's $50, it's fine.
Here you are.
Good luck, no matter what you plan on doing with those monks. Best be on your way now before Manfred finds out that he's been robbed.
And what are you gonna do?
Get my things together and disappear. I want to be as far away as possible before that old man even knows I'm gone. Good luck then.
Good luck then. This guy's gonna get killed in a back alley somewhere for pissing off the wrong people. Okay, so let's do this. Alrighty. Okay, that's not my room. This is my room. Thank you very much. Okay, so armor. Yeah, we're gonna put away. All right, let's put away. Let's see. Longinus' sword. We're gonna take these gloves. Move to inventory. Yoop. All right, leather gloves. Okay, so let's go to armor, inventory. All right, so we'll take the stolen stuff and we'll put it away. Yeah, there we go. There is that. I guess that's the only stolen thing I had on me. Leather gloves can go bye-bye. I have a lot of stuff to sell. There we go. Burger's sword. Rah, rah, ree. Kick him in the knee. Rah, rah, ras. Kick him in the other knee. Oh, God bless. God. I wish you could do outfit stuff while in the chest view, you know? Alright, so I gotta take this back. Yeah, there we go. Boop. Alright, now we get out of this menu. And put all my stuff back on. Alright, here we go. Alright, the spurs. I'll leave the bassinet off for now. Alright. Oh, I've got, interesting. I've got two Nurembergian cuirasses. Oh, that's weird. Why do I have two? Padded coif, Waffenrock. Let's see. Body garment. What am I? Oh, I think maybe I picked up the wrong thing for my inventory. Nobles, males, coif. There we go. There is that. Helmet. Okay, that's a helmet spot. Oh, let's see. Better hunting arrows. Okay, so I bought. Yeah, what did I pull up? Pull up. Alrighty. Alright, so put those away. I keep the shoes with me just in case I need them. So body garment. What's oh, is it maybe the long noble hauberk? Yeah, I think it's the long noble hauberk that I. No, wait, that's my inventory. Why can't I be smarter, Chad? Let's see. What clothing item? Let's see, sort by. Yeah, so what clothing item did I not long noble hauberk? I have one of those. Chat, help me out here. Blue hose? Yes, exactly. No, chat, help me out here. What am I can't quite remember. Like I said, I wish you could get to your outfit while you're in a chest, but body garment. What goes in a body garment slot? Like a t-shirt or something armor based? Because I've got the cuirass on. Let's see. I've got the cuirass on, and I've got the long noble hauberk. What goes on for body garment? Oh, a gambeson? Okay, Angst, thank you. Yeah, I just could not remember because I'm wearing 50 pieces of gear. Okay, sort by defense. A gambeson, hauberk, heavy hauberk, light brigadine. Let's see. Ah, here we go. A Bavarian gambeson. Yeah, I think that's because I stole it from a German guy. I actually lived in Bavaria, which is the southern region of Germany. Which is very nice. It's a very pretty country there in the spring and summer. Not so much in the winter. But that's okay. Boop. Alrighty. Now then. Alright, see armor. That's what it was. Thank you. Yep. Alright, there we go. So it's like clothing you wear under your clothing. Layers. It's all about layers. Welcome to my lair. Alright, so go to other. And go to my inventory, and I think I had a book on me. Yeah, here we go. I got Tavern Life. We'll move that. And then I had Ulrich's notes.
Mother of God.
Quest items. Oh, Ulrich's documents. Where am I supposed to turn those in? There's a sorting mod that helped me out a bunch with that. Adds prefixes to all the equipment and what slots it fits in. I know, I've seen that mod. I gotta, here, I'm gonna take another note here. Install all the mods. Inventory mod. Okay. Yeah, the inventory mod for Starfield was really good. Have you been up the Zugspitz? Yes, I have. I went up there. It's weird because I was wearing like a t-shirt and jeans on the bottom, and we hiked all the way up there, and it was just a snow-capped mountain by the time we got all the way to the top, and it was freezing. I get ready to say goodbye to all your inventory. Oh yeah, yeah, Stinky. Stinky, I was on Shake's channel today watching him play some spooky game, and it's weird, man. It's because he's a German streamer, so he can speak English, but he streams in German, and it's weird now being able to actually follow along like what he's saying, especially when he was saying "Nein, verpiss dich." And I'm like, ooh, spicy. So yeah, it's so weird learning another language. It's. I mean, I still probably don't know like 60%, but yeah, it's weird being able to kind of pick up. I love going on vacation in Bavaria. I love hiking through the mountains. Yeah, it's very nice through there. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep up my lessons. And I saw there was a person on Duolingo. It's funny too because they have a scoring system. You know, you get experience points with the more you learn, and there's kind of like a scoreboard, a leaderboard. It always resets Sunday nights, and when I turned it on this weekend, one of the people, I'm in a league, you're in a league with like 20 people, randomized, and it changes week to week. This person had over 4,000 points from literally this morning, so it's like, my God. They'd been on the app for over 5 years, probably learning 18 different languages. I was Curie. She linked me to a guy that speaks 25 languages fluently. He was making some jokes about German being difficult to learn. That's never a good sign. When someone who speaks 25 different languages says like, yeah, German's a difficult language to learn. Nice big glasses of beer too. I'm going to Oktoberfest this year. I was supposed to go last year, but my plans fell through. But this year I'm going to Oktoberfest. Last time I went there was a storm, and a young dude thought it was smart to go to the peak that day. Heard lightning strike that killed him. Wait, what? Oh, so he tried to... Why? Yeah, climbing a mountain in a lightning storm is probably the worst thing you could do. And we heard the lightning strike that killed him. That's very sad. But, you know, I mean, they call it the Darwin Awards for a reason. Still, I mean, that's still a bummer. Okay. So again, chat, how is everything looking? I am using a new stream PC, and I hate to keep asking, but does everything look okay? Alright, looks like I can't eat from that pot. Nourishment's at 41. Yeah, I'm actually a little hungry. Never thought German was particularly hard compared to Russian. It's easy. Well, yeah, I can imagine. Whatever's your base language. So, Wirbelstein, sprichst du Deutsch? Woher kommst du? If you don't mind me asking. Seems graphics are better, brighter, and crisper. Okay. That's good. Again, I did, I mean, it's not like a freshly loaded everything, so. Looks great. Gotcha. Did that lightning strike sound like Nelson for The Simpsons by any chance? I was on a lower mountain and the storm came in on a hike and I had to run to the nearest food place. Oh, okay. I haven't needed to speak German for a long time. Yeah, I wish my mother had taught me German growing up. I mean, she taught me a little bit, but, you know, just simple things. Okay. I don't know, but I'm making up for it, you know, finally, 21 years later. I'm only 21, I swear. Yeah, I'm finally making good on it. Yeah, just out of curiosity, what made you want to learn multiple languages? Just sheer curiosity, or family, or morbid curiosity? Let's go to, oh yeah, we should probably leave before that dude wakes up. Let's go to, well, first things first, let's save the game. Just get... Alright. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay, so now we have to go to the monastery, so we're just gonna fast travel our way up there. Oh, you're in the military. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, if you speak multiple languages, you know, the U.S. government or the military would be keen to hire you. There are certain languages that are more valuable to the military than others, but, you know, if you've ever, say you know a specific language and you wanted to maybe work at a U.S. embassy, you know, they'd love to have somebody who speaks the native language of that country. or having a counterpart here in the U.S. who also speaks that language. But yeah, I mean, linguists are hired by the military all the time, all the time. It's an easy way to get your foot in the door. Okay, so it looks like Friar Tuck here is the guy I gotta talk to. So let's jump off the horse. Okay. Hello, father. Or brother. I'm the novice Carl. I'm expected. I don't look like a novice. I look like a guy who beats people to death for a living. Let's see. I'm here in the service of Talmberg. No, no, we're supposed to sneak in. Can I look inside the monastery? Shut up. I am the novice Carl. I'm expected.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
Okay, so it looks like for my conversational skills, I could be prickly and say, I'm here, aren't I? So if we take a look at the stats, I should be able to say, try to find out who came before me. All right, let's do this.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire, the way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone, but he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery, so there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of Saint Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
Yes.
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. Good luck.
My Shrek-acceptance. Sounds like your man. Yeah, it does. I'd rather enter the Order of the Sausage Egg McMuffin from McDonald's. Like it's McDonald's is pretty terrible, but sometimes I end up going there because it's like, you know what, I haven't had a McGriddle in a while. You know, I have their stupid app on my phone, and it's like right now I have enough points to get a free quarter pounder with cheese or a free breakfast sandwich. Just terrible. It's funny too because I always tell myself, it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna uninstall the app so that way I'm not tempted to use it. But I still get their email. They're like, oh, by the way, here's a free fries for Friday. I'm like, damn it, temptation. That's why I need to go to them. I need to go to a monastery that shields me from fast food. I'm trying to lose weight, but man, it's always so tempting. Okay. All right. Well, I guess yeah, I must give myself to God, as it were. This pig's just chilling. I like this. Yeah, look at him. He's just chilling. Oh, it's a lady. It's a sow. Okay. All right. So, I appear to be leaving the monastery, which is not what I want. Oh, this is my room now. Okay. Let's close. Hey, at least I know I can fap in peace. There's just a small window. You couldn't do it here. You'd have to go in the corner where nobody could see you. You're just like, yeah. Ooh, a map. Yeah. And then somebody tries to reach in with a mirror or something. It's like, what are you doing back there? It's like, none of your business. They're called Freiters. Oh yeah, Freitag. You've never had Belgian snack bar fries? Yeah, I think I have actually. Yeah, it's those weird fries that they put the powdered sugar on them, I think. Or maybe not. I don't know. Hold on, let's see. Belgian, is it like a style, or is that the name, or is it just Belgian snack bar fries. What about Admiral Akbar fries? Yeah, no, I have had this before. Yeah, like the snack fries where they put them in a little cup and they'll put like like mayo. You get mayo. I actually have had this before a couple times. Oh my god, that's Dutch French fries. Yeah, fritter snacks. Yeah, I have had these before. Yeah, just like this too. Yeah, where it comes in a cup. Good stuff. And yeah, sometimes they like toss them in like seasoning and some other nonsense. You're making me hungry. I had a homemade flatbread pizza for lunch today. Who puts mayo on fries? I do actually. Dovakin. It's not very common here in the United States, but in Europe, in particular, like say Germany or Belgium or the Netherlands, yeah, you will frequently see people put mayo on fries. Yeah, what I like to do is sometimes I will take ketchup and mayo and mix it together, and then Heinz actually came out with it. They came out with a bottle of it. They call it Mayo Chup. Mayo Chup. Let's see. So it's basically ketchup and so they have all these different sauces. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. Heinz mayonnaise plus tomato ketchup, and they have Mayo Chup. So it's basically ketchup and mayonnaise mixed together. I think that's what Thousand Island dressing is basically, right? It's just ketchup and mayo with relish mixed in. And they have a whole selection. They have Cranch, which is it's I guess ketchup and ranch, and then Honey Racha, which is honey and sriracha sauce mixed together. But they have another one. Mayo mustard, Cranch, Buffer Ranch. Ooh, I'd actually like to try that. Yeah, they have all these like weird sauces. Mayo must. But it's funny. I've never actually bought this before, but that just like I said, it proves that ketchup and mayo, they at least enough people like it together. I don't want no mayo on my freedom fries. Mayo goes in everything here. Yes, it does. That's what I'm saying. That's how. I mean, like I said, meine Mutter ist Deutsch. My mother is German, so a lot of. I was introduced to a lot of German and European ways of eating things. Mayo chup is not the same. Mayo plus ketchup is a cocktail here? Oh, okay, gotcha. They also add whiskey to them. Nice. But Technical says mayo chup is not the same. I'd rather have ketchup with mayo. It tastes better. Well, yeah, I'm sure if you can mix the ingredients by yourself, I'm sure it would be at least a little better. Okay, here we go.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realize how much I'd grown used to it.
Oh, did I really put all my stuff away? Oh, look at this.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Doubtful. Press X to doubt.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, ob probria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum et vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Why would they give him a new name? Is that supposed to kind of like signify his new life? Yeah, welcome. For the Emperor. Oh, alright, I became
Welcome,
a monk.
brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Duties. Alright, well there you go.
Holy diver, you've been gone too long in the midnight sea. It's time to drink our own pee.
I can only assume. Alright, thanks for prompting me during the ride. Tell me something about yourself. Are you single? Because we're going to get real cozy together. I predict chaos. Ooh.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
Oh, I was forced to come. I wanted to become a monk. The monastery is the easiest path to education. I'm being punished. Easiest path to education. I'll just say I wanted to become a monk.
Being here in the monastery is my dream come true. Being a monk is so exciting.
Well, no one's ever said that before. I'm curious if you'll still be singing the same tune in a month's time.
Ah, well, tell me something about yourself there, Chief.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's see. All right, let's do it.
Let's go then.
Let's do
Good.
this.
But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
What if you have to take a really solid dump, or, you know, I mean...
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
Okay, yep. Even for being 2018, I think this game still looks really good. Character animations are a little clunky, but, you know, I mean, all the attention to detail in the game is very good.
This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
I wonder how would people... Did they have clocks back then, or like what? Yeah, how would they know what time it is consistently?
This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius.
Praise be to our
His
Lord
earthly
Jesus.
remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
I like that. Some of the gold, all gold paintings?
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren. And above us monks are the prior and the cicatas, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts...
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. Well, hold on. Wait, but how do you know what time it is at night? You know, I mean, is it just like right? They said they wake before dawn.
The library.
Oh.
The pride of our monastery. A trove of learning. We don't just read books here. We also copy them. You, too, will learn how. And that's all. Today you are still free from duty. But tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We will be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around.
Liu Kang.
There's a lot to learn here.
Yeah, sleep at night back then, can't stay up playing video games. I know, but I mean, nighttime is nighttime. I guess maybe when it starts to get slightly lighter, maybe, I'm assuming there's people who are up at night, and their job is to wake up the people who have to wake up everyone else. Yes, medieval times had clocks, early methods including sundials, water clocks, and candle clocks. Yeah, mechanical clocks emerged in the early 14th century, often installed in church towers to signal prayer times. The Salisbury Cathedral clock, dating to about 1386, among the oldest working mechanical clocks in the world. Oh, there you go. Yeah. I'm looking to get hold of some lockpicks. I have a few questions. Tell me something about yourself.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother and decided to become a monk. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange,
Willing.
but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
Should I let this guy know that we're looking for Pius? I feel like even telling anybody that I'm looking for this guy would be a mistake. Because think about it. If something were to happen to Pius after I got here, and someone's like, well, hey, yeah, this guy was asking about him, it'll, 2 and 2 makes 5, right? I have a few questions.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Who's in charge here?
Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see.
Are there rifts between the brothers?
Ever vigilant.
Let's see here.
Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Electing the abbot.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
This kind of reminds me of when I went to military school. It's like, yeah, when you get to military school, you give up pretty much all your stuff. Yeah, you're not allowed to wear civilian clothes, had to wear, school designated uniforms. Same thing. You'd get a meal in the morning. You'd wake up at like 6 a.m., wake up, have to stand in formation, then get dressed, and then go stand in another formation, and then be released to go to get breakfast. Then you go to class, and then you'd break for lunch. Then you go back to class. Then you had to go back to formation, and then you could have some free time for a few hours. But all of your free time involved like doing your homework and then staring at watching paint dry. Whew, man, it was not my most favorite time in my life. Never mind, the painting I was referring to is in the chapel at Talmberg, where the disciples are depicted. Ooh, okay. Back. Tell me something about life here.
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
Who's responsible for what? Turned down for what?
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule.
Yeah.
They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
Honestly. Okay, alright, back. And, let's see. Yeah, let's not tell him about Pius or the lockpicks just yet. Boop. Alright, here we go. There, you weren't allowed to run on campus?
Forbidden books.
You're interested in what's inside? Forbidden books, written by the devil himself. Forget about them.
Ah, really? Lockpick, very hard, but I don't... Oh yeah, let's check my inventory. Okay, so I've got the quest items still. That's funny that they'd allow an occult item here, the cat's paw. So you have no weapons. My armor, I just have a monk's habit and some slippers. I'm not even wearing underwear. No food. I've got door keys, everyday labors, and chunk keys. And I guess there's no way to get my stuff back. Let's talk to this funky monk for a moment.
What would you like?
A kiss. Introduce yourself.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. But I've no time for idle chat. I transcribe books from dawn till dusk. I've been doing it for years, and I'll be doing it till the day I die.
A wasted life.
You do nothing else?
It is my penance and my blessing. And now, brother, if you don't mind, I'd like to get this page finished.
Okay. Cheery lad. Read your daily chores when you get a chance. Okay, so let's sit somewhere and let's see. Open. Let me find a nice comfy chair. Mein comfy chair. Okay, I guess we'll have a seat. Oh, oh, that's weird. Not allowed to sit here. Okay, so he said the dormitories. Let's see. Just you get. I think you get a bonus to reading if you're comfortable before you start reading. Maybe it's downstairs. Hey, yeah. Hello, Dr. J. Welcome. Let's see. We go outside. Oh, not that type of reading? Oh, okay. So... Oh, this is where I just was. It's not a time reading book, just... Oh, okay. Let's see here. Other everyday labors? What am I... Oh, I'm sorry. Read your daily chores. Okay. Quest item. Ulrich's documents. Daily... You mean everyday labors? So just read it? Oh. Let's hold on. Let's try to find a little bit more light, shall we? Let's see. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, the sun's going down. That's why the starting to lose the light here. Brother novices, the following schedule describes the daily activities you shall attend to in your first year in our monastery. Order and discipline are the cornerstones upon which the Order of St. Benedict is built. Any violations of the schedule, thus marked, shall be disciplined by the punishment of solitary confinement. When it is meditation that you seek, prayer and study can be substituted for food and sleep. Okay, 3 a.m., start of the day, 4 a.m. morning prayer. I hit 6 a.m. common meal, 8 a.m. work in the frattery, assigned by Brother Nevlis. Noon, work in the library, assigned by...
Food. What do they do in that kitchen?
I'll bet they keep the tastiest morsels for themselves and give us the slop that's left over.
Probably.
The food's definitely gone downhill. I
So-
remember back when we ate.
Is this guy talking to me? Hold on.
Those were the
Oh,
days.
jeez, I'm having a conversation right next to me. Damn. All right, let's just go back in there. I mean, I'm already hating this. 3 a.m. Noon, work in the library. 4 p.m. Afternoon worship. 6 p.m. Vespers, common supper. What are Vespers? 7 p.m. compline. Free time before retiring. And 9 p.m. rest and nighttime curfew. So you get 2 hours to yourself, but it's starting at 7 p.m. when the sun's already starting to go down. You can't play dice. You can't drink a beer. You can't, I don't know, finagle nuggets out of others' rectums. Or, I don't know. Just I'm trying to think of what you do for fun. Okay. All right. Jesus Christo be praised. Father Demetrius, prior. Well, imagine this is what you do every day for an entire year. I wonder if you could hang yourself from the rafters. Okay. So I take it. So this is we are now in. We're now playing Monk Simulator. Is that right? Yeah, that funky monkey. I don't. Yeah, I mean, am I supposed to know what time it is? This is your life now. Yeah, I didn't know this game was gonna end this way. it's fine. Let's see. Hold on, I'm just checking my messages real quick here. Okay, oops, there's that. Yeah, I think so. So, Chad, I'd say so far, yeah, the stream, PC test stream has been going pretty well. Yeah, thank you for helping me figure some stuff out and keeping an eye on things. They have a rather strict sense of time, I bet. I mean, it was, like I said, this reminds me of being in military school. Okay, so let's go to our task list. Find out which one of the novices is pious, and then kill pious. Well, okay. In the cloister, my name is Brother Gregor, and I'm a monk in Sassa Monastery. What would Pa have said about that? Most likely he'd piss himself laughing, God rest his soul. Anyway, in order not to draw attention to myself, I must dress like a monk, speak like a monk, and behave like a monk. So I gotta talk to the other novices and see if I can figure out who is pious.
I'm Gregor, a novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you
It was hard.
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
Tell me about the other novices.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
I don't know much, but ask away.
Antonius.
Tell me about Antonius.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell. I've never spoken to him. And I've never asked about him.
Really, Scabro? Wait.
You really don't know anything about anyone? Well, thanks anyway.
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more. I just haven't felt like getting to know anyone yet.
Getting to blow you, getting to know everything I want to know. All right. Suppose I needed to obtain something on the quiet in the monastery.
Listen, brother. Is there anyone in the monastery who can help me get hold of something, well, something that's not so readily available?
Oh, yes? And what sort of thing are you talking about exactly? Forget about it, brother, and focus on prayer and work.
Now, this guy's about as fun to hang out with as wet laundry. That's right, Scott, bro. Well, tell me something about yourself.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's nothing I can tell you.
I mean, where you're from, what sort of life you had before, that sort of thing.
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is Lucas. Nothing else matters.
Why won't you tell me anything?
Come on. Is there really nothing at all you can tell me?
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on work and prayer, not on who I once was. I never will be again. What has been isn't important for us. We cast the past aside when we walked through the monastery gates and took our oath. Never forget that.
I think this might be him. Yeah, he's dodging me like a champ. So, I have a few questions.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Okay. I think this might be him. He's being awfully... Okay. I don't want to tell him about the search for Pius, because he might tattletale on me. He seems like a tattletale. Okay, Novice Lucas. We'll keep that guy in mind, huh? Let's talk to Novice Jodak.
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and I'm new here.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices. I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the order. I suggest you get to know the older monks. You never know when it might come in handy.
What do you think of the other novices?
I'm interested in the other novices.
Antonius?
Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is all right. You can rely on him. He won't betray your confidence. He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the other brothers.
And what about Lucas?
I'm interested in Lucas.
Nobody knows much about Lucas. He keeps himself to himself. If you ask me, he's got something to hide. I'd keep well clear of him if I was you.
Do you have any grounds for suspecting him of something?
Quite a lot. And also none at all. The circators who make the rounds despise him, and they'd never punish anyone without cause.
Okay. I'm interested in something else. I think it's Lucas. Yeah. Tell me something about... Well, if this guy's the longest of the brothers, then it can't be him, right? Maybe, no?
Can you tell me something about yourself?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. But I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner, now a monk. There's nothing in my past, present, or future that anyone could find interesting.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate, but he was kind enough to sell off some cattle and send me here. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's better than mucking out manure.
Mucking. Okay, well, end dialogue. Okay, so I think there were 5 dudes, right? So we gotta find the one guy. So that's Antonius, that was the tour guide. Lucas is the guy who's a real nervous Nelly. This guy Jodak, or whatever his name is. Jodak. So I think there's one more dude that we have to go find. Yeah, exactly. The 5th one is me. Right, but that's only 3 dudes, right? Yeah, because I talked to 3 guys. We got to find the 4th guy. Yeah, there were 5 guys, including me. Correct. Man, it's gonna suck not having a torch. So that's Jodak. So how do we know when we're supposed to go inside? Play it safe and kill all of them. Sounds like a plan to me. Oh. Open. Mealtime? Oh yeah, mealtime. Yeah, mealtime is a good time to find them all. Yeah, they're like Pokemon. Oh, I could knock this guy out. Yeah, I could stab this guy with a fork. Yeah, it's very dark in here. It's like I said, Jigred, you got that song stuck in my head. What was that? The Father Godwin drinking song, right?
He can't sleep and prays long into the night.
So it'll hurt more. Yeah, cut out his heart with a rusty spoon. But why a spoon? Because it'll hurt more. Pay indulgence. What is an indulgence? Is that like you pay money to the church to satisfy your sins? Lockpick. To pay for your sins. That's a lot of groschen, man. Can you imagine 800... hold on, let's see here. 843 groschen is more than like most peasant families will make in a year or something. I don't know. It's bums. You know, that's a lot of dough. Go figure. Worth paying most times. Oh, so is it also get you out of being arrested or something, or when? Oh, it kind of looks like everyone's going to bed. Okay, I guess. I guess it's nap time. All right, here we go, chat. Can help, yes, improves your reputation. Oh, really? Okay. Is it? You're neglecting your daily. Yeah, but what? Hold on. What? But I'm following these guys. Hold on.
Peace be with you, brother.
Yeah. Okay, so, but I don't. The thing is that. All right, let's see. It's 21:32. Okay, so it's 9. So I have to go to bed. But where is my bed? I mean, if I'm breaking curfew, these guys are also breaking curfew. So, shut up. Oh yeah. Okay, here's where everyone sleeps. Do I have a bed? That's a nice bed. Yeah, do I get to monk? Yeah, where do I just pick any bed, or how does this work? Press T? How much time do you want to skip? Any. Okay. Sleep and save. Okay, so yeah, we have to get up at 3, so I'm only gonna get 5 hours of sleep. Man. So really, so if you're supposed to go to bed at 9, that's, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as a monk, you're only allowed to get 6 hours of sleep per night. Damn. You think you'd get sleep deprived after a while? Okay, let's do this. You might as well sleep to 4. Oh. Okay, but I thought the book said we had to get up at 3. 3 a.m., 4 a.m. is nothing. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Is the monk thing a story quest? It's, yeah, Dovahkiin, it's part of the main game. So this is, it's not optional. Yes. Oh, wait, these. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Hey, look. Yeah, right at 4 a.m. Everyone's getting up now. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's just like, yeah, it reminds me of military school. I can't even read my book. Gosh. Okay. So the book says that they get up at 3 a.m. Yeah, but it kind of looks like it's more like 4 a.m. Lots of ways you can play this quest out. Yeah, can I just start beating up everybody?
I'd love to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Okay, so that's Jodok. Oh, Siskin. Yeah, this guy, Siskin. Hold on, let's talk to him.
My name's Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although, it's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
Are you hiding something?
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget.
Oh.
I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka of Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, the lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
Searching for Pius. Okay, objective completed, searching for Pius. Let's see, you needn't have come here if you didn't want to.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
Oh yeah, if one of the mods could take out the trash there, that would be appreciated. You must have figured out that you robbed them.
They must have realized you robbed them. I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back. And you stashed away the remainder? Indeed so.
What will you do next?
What's your plan with this treasure? To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far, far away from here.
Interesting. So he was willing to confess that he's trying to get out of here. So he might be a guy. He might be a guy that we can maybe trust. Maybe we can help each other out. Yeah, a lot of different ways to play this out. Okay, we're going to. There we go. Sorry, I had a spammer in chat.
That's all I wanted to know. Please keep it to yourself, especially the part about the coin.
Okay. All right, we should probably get down to the prayer place. Oh, look, sorry, fellas. I'm in kind of a rush. I don't want to get yelled at. Whoop, 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 whoop. Blah, blah, blee, blah. Blee, blah, blee, blah, blee, blah, blah. Hi, doodly do. With my wiener in the bathtub, So do we have to do this for like an hour, or? Okay. All right. Oh. Okay, this monk came in kind of late. So I think the book says we have to stay in here and pray for like an hour. Imagine having to pray for an hour every day. My goodness. I read. Okay. So start of the day is at 3 a.m. and then at 4 a.m. we have to attend. I'm getting kind of hungry, so I don't want to skip breakfast. Imagine ripping ass in this hall with all the reverb. Yeah, it'd sound like this. They should have called me Brother Gaseous. Okay, so 8 a.m., 6 a.m. is the common meal. 8 a.m. work in the frattery. Okay. We'll be fraternizing here in a little bit. Oh, sorry, sir. Okay, so can we pass the time? How many hours do you want to skip? Yeah, I'll skip an hour. It's all that bean soup they feed you every day, right? Damn, they really do have to stand here for an hour and pray. Okay. So something tells me I probably shouldn't talk to this guy while everyone's praying. I get yelled at. Oh, you're neglecting your daily schedule. Okay. So as long as I'm in this room, I'm okay. There we go. I'm just gonna jump around on this thing a little bit. There we go. Boing. Oh, sorry, buddy. Boing. Boing. Yeah. Just leave a smeary mark on the painting. I just be like, and then just leave a skid mark right on the wall here. Yeah. To be fair, churches big churches like this do have pretty good reverb. I've been in a few of them, mostly in Europe. Ones here in the United States, they're all just like wood and stuff. I loved and hated this quest. It felt so real. I got frightened at some point. Yeah, because you feel like you're trapped here. It's like voluntary prison. Okay, let's take a look. It's all right. It's almost 6. What time is it? Almost 6. Let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry, just typing messages, all sorts of stuff. Okay, so it is 6, so I'm assuming these guys are probably going to the chow hall. Yeah, exactly. Eat with the others. I'm pretty sure it's Lucas at this point. Lucas is being very secretive about his past. The other guys are, you know, just, they're willing to kind of tell you about their life stories. Like how my walking speed is so much faster than theirs. Yeah, Lucas. Yeah, we got our eyes on Lucas here. It's funny that, yeah, the other guy confessed, he's like, yeah, I don't actually want to be here. Yeah, so there's Antonius. And that's Jodok. I don't know, chat, what do you guys think? You think it's Lucas, or do you think it's one of the other guys playing hard to get? Kind of like me when I'm being bashful, I play hard to get. I take it you didn't talk to Radzig about entering the monastery? Mr. Herr Wubelstein? I did. Yeah, Jay Grind said, you might want to go talk to Radzig before you start this quest. And so I did.
For if the disciple obeys with an ill will and murmurs, not necessarily with his lips, but simply in his heart, then even though he fulfills the command, yet his work will not be acceptable to God, who sees that his heart is murmuring. And far from gaining a reward for such work as this, he will incur the punishment due to murmurers, unless he amend and make satisfaction.
Alright. Oh, how do I... Oh.
Readings on the spirit of silence.
Do I get a seat at the table?
I said,
imagine eating like this like warm mush every day. Do I... Oh, sit. Oh. Oh, do I... Oh, do I... Oh, what? Oh, eat. Yeah, here we go.
Therefore, since the spirit of
Oh, is that Lucas? Oh, that's Jodok. Okay. Yeah, what do you think this slop is, anyways? It's like just a bunch of like, you know, stew, like beans and tomatoes and I don't know. I guess monks are allowed to eat meat, right? Oh, that's right. They all have to shave the tops of their heads. Yeah, that was a weird thing, right? They, like, religious people had to shave the tops of their heads, so I guess they could be closer to the, you know, the deity of their choice. Something along those lines. It's interesting. Yeah, it's Wendy, exactly, Grim. It's just Wendy's chili. Okay, let's take a look at my nourishment.
And for such conversation, we do not permit a disciple to open his mouth. The rule of Saint Benedict, readings on humility. The first degree of humility is obedience without delay.
Yeah, shut up.
This is the virtue of
Alright, let's see. Nourishment's at 100, so I just ate enough to fulfill my dutes.
They have professed, and the fear of hell, and the glory of
mystery meat, pig wieners, cow testicles, lamb toenails. Oh, shit. Daily schedule.
Receive it as a divine command, and cannot suffer any delay in execution.
Okay, so we're not allowed, we have to eat and not talk for like an hour.
And pleasing to men only if what is commanded is done
Dang,
without.
you're right. It's very strict, and there's no way around it. You have to do this in the video game. Oh, this guy didn't shave his head. Brother Silarius, the sinner, monk, brother.
Obeys with an ill will and murmurs, not necessarily with his lips, but simply in his heart. Then
I like how I have handprints on the table where I left. That's so funny. It sounds like Wendy's chili. Yeah, no free time. Okay, so let's read the book again. So 8 a.m. work in the frattery assigned by Brother Nevlis. Okay. Let's see. I guess we can pass the time a little bit. All right. Start. We're just gonna pass an hour. Let's see. Oh shit. Alright, so we found the fatzos. Yeah, they're like, I ain't done eating yet. Oh, neglecting daily schedule. Shit. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the frattery. Optional, go work in the frattery, report to Provost Nevlis at the alchemy bench. Okay. Monk. Oh yeah, here it is, Brother Nevlis. Hey, let's pickpocket this guy. Chad, yeah, hold on, save. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna save the game. I just want to see if this guy's got anything on him. Hold on. We can knock him out. this guy's got something on him. Oh man, this guy's like crazy. He's got he's just got a couple books on him. Oh, something's wrong. Game's being weird. So this book is worth 50 groschen, and it's just one? I don't understand what's going on here. So it's like, yeah, the book is worth 50 groschen. But there's not, but yeah, so he's a monk, he's got some books on him. He's got a little coin purse on him. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, I guess we'll talk to him.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony.
The ceremony.
My name is Nebulus, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
Send them out. Tell me about yourself, Tubby.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm the provost of this monastery. It's my job to ensure the monks live a humble life and that any surpluses go to the poor. But in reality, I spend all my time making sure my brother's gluttony and the construction of a new church don't swallow up the few resources we have left.
He seems like a party. All right. Let's see. All right. Can I help with anything?
Is there anything I could help with?
You know, there is. Perhaps you've heard that Abbot Peter is gravely ill. I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment. With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could give old Peter a few more years to do good. What do you say?
Well, what do you need me for?
What do you need me for?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken.
Ooh.
Now, you know,
my
most
specialty.
of the brothers believe every illness is a message from God, and that it's not our place to deny his will. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine to cure them, then it's our duty to relieve people of their suffering.
Right.
The cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library, but it will certainly be amongst the Libri Prohibiti, the forbidden books, those we aren't permitted to read.
Why are they forbidden? Ooh, now we're getting to the juicy stuff.
Why are they forbidden?
Because they contain occult and demonic practices, witchcraft and all manner of evil.
Woohoo!
Or so some people claim.
Oh, okay.
It's nonsense, of course. This is nothing but a book of medicine, albeit one written by a pagan. Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna, is universally acknowledged to be a wise man. But here, at some point, someone decided his book is the work of a Saracen devil and must be kept under lock and key. Since then, no one can even talk about the book. But the three wise men were from the East, were they not?
Right. If you ever want something to watch, there's a show called Lock and Key, and I think they had like 3 or 4 seasons. It's about this family that moves into a house that's filled with these hidden magical keys, and it's kind of feels a little geared to a younger audience, but it actually is a decent show. So if you're bored and looking for something new to watch, yeah, go watch Lock and Key. It's like I said, it's about this house filled with these magical keys. That's a great show. Yeah. It kind of seems like it was kind of themed around maybe being for a younger audience, but you know, it's still good. It's a decent show. Like I said, I think it has like 3 or 4 seasons. Gore says, "Oh hey Gore, didn't get canceled? No, the story plays out. They had I believe a set number of seasons, and the story plays out across those seasons, and it ends in a specific way, which I won't spoil. But yeah, it's like I said, it's not a bad show. I was surprised. I thought at first it's like, oh, this is like a teenager show, but no, actually it kind of grew on me. Watch the whole thing with a friend. So yes, hello Gore. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, so I'm a man of the cloth now, Gore. Yeah, I'm now a monk in this game, and I don't know, maybe I'll be a monk in real life. Vow of chastity, no more men, women in particular. No, it's fine. I mean, actually, what am I saying? I'll be locked in a place with other dudes forever. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I've been lurking for. Oh, really? Okay. Well, thank you for hanging out, Gore. Like I said, it was a late start for me today because I finally have a new-ish stream PC up and running. I was having some technical problems earlier, so I couldn't start on time. But yeah, well, thank you for hanging out. Yeah, this is if I wasn't streaming this game myself, I would love to watch someone stream this game, because like we rated Verity a few times because she was playing through it. Maybe I didn't notice last season. Yeah, the story kind of wraps up in the last season. So if they had a sequel or a spin-off series, it would be weird based on how things work. I see now. I feel like I'm already saying too much. Let's see. Women are off limits, but men are fair game for you. Yeah, how do you think they make this stew? Yeah, all right. Where can I find it?
Where can I find it?
In the library, there's a large cabinet with a lock on it. The forbidden books are inside. You'll easily recognize what you're looking for. The cover has not only a Latin inscription, but also Saracen letters. Bring it to me, but leave the other books there. No one will notice if one book disappears, but if more were to vanish, someone would certainly begin to look into it, which is exactly what we don't want.
He's a sneaky monkey. Do you have any advice?
Is there anything you can tell me that would help?
There's a key to the cabinet in the prior's chambers. The librarian should have another one, or you can acquire some lockpicks. But I can't tell you where or how. Perhaps Brother Celarius could help.
There are some sneaky dudes here. Why can't you do it yourself? You're already a full-fledged monk.
Why can't you do it yourself?
Because I'm one of the highest-ranking monks here, and one day I'd like to become abbot. Can you imagine me crawling around in the black of night searching for a forbidden book?
You could just ask for it.
Do you honestly think I haven't tried? Unfortunately, Librarian Cyril is a stubborn ass.
I think I missed some time here. Did Henry have to kiss a Wolverine in order to get into the monastery? I actually had to get into a fist fight with 5 different people in order to gain the trust of the gang that I'm trying to infiltrate. So yeah, I had to fist fight 5 dudes. Probably better than fisting 5 dudes, unless you're into that. All right, here we go. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. To pass unwatched, you'll need to go at night. It's locked, but I'm sure you'll manage to get in. They say Brother Celarius understands locks, but don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me, and I'll then use it to make Peter's medicine. We'll soon have the election of the abbot over and done with.
Okay, I'm here for daily duties.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Today it's your task to concoct 2 potions to aid digestion. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
All right, so our task is now at hand. So let's do this. We're on a schedule now, so you only have so much time that you can work on things before you have to be somewhere. So that's going to make this a little bit tough. But also, chat, is very, very tough on a daily basis is saying goodbye for the evening, because this is where we are going to pause for today. I really appreciate everyone coming and helping me, test things and make sure the new stream PC is working okay. I think I've got all my technical stuff mostly straightened out. Just a few things I need to check on afterwards. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this has been Kingdom Come Deliverance. And yeah, we're only a little over 2 weeks away from the sequel coming out February 4th. He needs some of that Peter medicine. Yeah, when it doesn't work right. Yeah, what is it? If you have an erection lasting 4 hours or more, go see your local abbot in the monastery and be like, yummy. Gosh. All right, my name is Kem Richard. If you've been lurking, thank you, Gore, for lurking, and have not followed the channel, then consider following. Yeah, I stream Monday through Friday, normally starting from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. U.S. Eastern, which is, I think, like 9 a.m. No, p.m. Need to get more sleep. Thank you, Gore. So, anyways, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern, my normally scheduled hours. So, yeah, thank you for hanging out. All right, let's do this. Save and quit. Boom, shakalaka. Appreciate the support too. Yeah, we had 9 new subscribers today, a lot of resubs today, and a whole heck of a lot of Tangia alerts to test out the Tangia alert system, and that again is very appreciated. All the stuff seems to work fine now, so that makes me very, very happy. Finally, it's done. Well, mostly done. I gotta, like I said, I gotta change the CMOS battery. I'm gonna check the RAM timings and XMP profiles, run a mem test, create dice-friendly webcam macros, Steam names, inventory mods, and feet pics. I don't know how that helps me test PCs, but someone requested feet pics, so we'll give it a shot. All right, just like Friar Tuck might say, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Let me see who we can raid for tonight. Yeah, who can we raid? Who can we raid that needs a little bit of raiding right to the face? You know, I noticed a lot of people are playing Project Zomboid. I guess there are some streamers, streamers put together, like I think Burke Black, he put together a Zomboid server and some other streamers. And that's a game I've always wanted to play because I do like zombie survival games. Why don't we do this? Let's see. Why don't we go raid Dunkstar, who actually he just went live. So there it is. Whoop. So Dunkstar is he is a South African streamer, but he's been streaming on Twitch a long time. I believe, I'm pretty sure he's full-time Twitch partner as well. He is like a mushroom. He's a fungi, and I think we're gonna go hang out his way. He's playing a game called Loft. I did play the demo for Loft. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it when I guess it's maybe in early access now, but I don't know. It was interesting, and hopefully it's closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Anyway, so he's going to be streaming some Aloft tonight. Donkey. Like I said, we cross paths from time to time, but yeah, he normally starts after I end, so it's very rare that I actually get to raid, but I decided to go long today. All right. So yeah, Dunk is, yeah, he's a like I said, he's like a mushroom. He's a fun guy. Okay. If you're a subscriber here, please do use your rad raid emotes. It's what we use to attack other channels, turn their chats briefly into a sea of orange weirdness, and go hang out if you are inclined to do so. I know it's kind of getting late, very, very late in Europe, and it's, and I'm less than an hour to midnight here in the US. So, yeah, hopefully have fun. All right, and take care, everybody. Many salutes to you all. Hopefully you have a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. US Eastern, 9 p.m. Thank you. 9 p.m. Universal Time. Alrighty, take care, have fun with Dunkstar streaming Aloft. Good night.